Only prescription is the Lawn Johns. Hi, it's Mark from the Lawn Johns. We can make your landscape more appealing by providing you with award-winning lawn care. With 4 levels of service, the Lawn Johns offers you more choices than the rest. More flowers, more mulch, or more
As morning settles over Florida's capital city, Tallahassee begins to stir. Lights flicker on inside the grassroots coffee studios. Coffee brews. Microphones wait. Soon, stories will be shared. Laughter will echo. And the day's conversations will come to life. At the center of it all, one familiar voice.
Good morning, Tallahassee.
Guiding listeners through the culture, the characters, and the moments that make this city unique. This is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Good morning, Tallahassee. It's time to kickstart your day with real conversations, real laughs, and real people. It's time for the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get this day started. Starring your host, Greg Tish, voice of the capital city. We've got the news, the talk, the laughs, and a little something extra to get your morning going. And now, here's your host, Greg Tish.
Good morning, Tallahassee. Good morning, Apalachicola. Good morning, Carabel. Good morning, Thomasville. Good morning, Mount Dora. 71 in Mount Dora. 77 in the capital city. Going to be a high of 89 degrees today. This is weird. This is what it says. Cloudy today. No sun. Where's the sun going, Jason?
Behind the clouds.
It's gone. The sun is gone. Earthquake yesterday, no sun today.
Yeah,
the
right.
Four horsemen are coming riding in.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 72, 93, 73, 93, 75, 94. Rinse and repeat week. Ryan Gold will have the official weather forecast at the ball or throughout the show. Good morning, Jason Taylor. How are you?
Good morning. I am well.
You are well?
For I have had a 3-hour nap yesterday.
You got a 3-hour? That's a sleep.
That was a sleep. I woke up, thought I was under anesthesia, man.
Was it one of those you woke up and you're like, oh, crap, what time is it? What day is it? What year is it?
Yeah. And then we went straight to the pool and didn't have to put on sunscreen because it was such a great cloud cover. And then went home and watched the Guardians and Yankees battle it out. That was about it. That was the day yesterday.
Fun.
That was the day.
Fun day.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do nothing?
I think I went to Publix. I think I did something. My computer just might be up also. Pretty excited about that.
Nice.
I think. Well, I don't know.
Intel inside.
I don't know what's inside. It's like one of the, what was the dog spit?
That's your Pentium chip.
Spit dog.
You're thinking of the Pentium.
No, I think of the dog that runs on the wheel.
Yeah.
But what was the name of that dog?
We were just talking about that the other night. Yeah. I never heard that expression.
Yeah, yesterday. We talked about it yesterday. How long was your sleep?
We did?
Yes.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Seemed like that was like last week.
On the show yesterday. Yeah, you did get a good nap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm telling you.
A lot of resetting.
Yeah. What year is it? I'm like that Robin Williams meme. Where he's hairy.
Oh, yeah, I got some bad news to tell you about Robin Williams.
Oh, no. Is he in a new movie coming out soon?
No. But I did ask that on my Facebook. What was the best movie that you ever saw in a theater?
Really? That's a good question.
And a lot of people were just, because it may not be your favorite movie, but like, what was like your best movie-going experience? And then a lot of people, like, one of the surprising answers, I guess, now, because it just didn't age too well, but Independence Day.
I saw that in the theater in 96. Yeah,
I
sure
did too. And I just remember, wow, this is awesome. I mean, with the practical effects and the CGI effects.
And the acting. My God, the acting.
Harry Connick Jr., I don't know why he didn't get an Academy Award for that.
Harry Connick Jr.
What happened to Harry Connick Jr.?
He's still on tour. He's playing gigs.
But why isn't he? He could have been like the Ben Affleck. He could have been the Brad Pitt. Is he still good looking?
Mismanagement. Anytime you see that happen, that tells you he's not managed correctly. His career was mismanaged.
He's playing the Golden Gala here.
And
then after that, nothing. Nothing. I thought he was like a really good actor.
He's a very good actor.
But he just
And
hadn't
he's a darn
been anything in a long time.
Good piano player.
Yeah. He's from New Orleans. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he lets you know that enough.
Yeah, right. Like George Lopez being from Mexico. We
What?
get it, dude. You're Mexican.
What? George Lopez is?
He reminds you every 30 seconds.
God, I mean, and also, well, I mean, who's been around longer, George Lopez or Harry Connick Jr.?
Lopez.
Yeah. Lopez, I was watching this. I've been watching this series. This guy, this ex-radio guy, has a podcast or a YouTube channel, and he goes through and he's like, here are the worst rated shows of 1980, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes through all the years, like the 10 worst shows. And there was one with George Lopez, and it was like in 1986.
Wow.
And I was like, God, just how that man has just his looks have just transformed.
Sure.
And you got to feel bad for him too, because he had a really good talk show.
Sure did.
His late night show was really good. You know what happened?
No, I don't.
Conan, Leno took over the Tonight Show. TBS said, we're going to bring you in, take over George Lopez's spot. You know how ticked off George Lopez was?
I bet he was.
He wasn't.
He wasn't?
He wasn't. He was like, hey, thank you for the time.
That's great.
We greatly appreciate you. Had Conan on, Conan came on his last show. I'm sure behind the scenes, he was like, son of a, where are we going? And then it's like, nobody wants you.
Mm-hmm.
And then didn't he have like another George Lopez show? Now he looks like Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, he does. He did a sitcom where he was like a family man. But it was like every punchline was like, I don't know, I'm Mexican. Like that was every punchline. Oh, man.
If it works.
If it works.
If it works, go for it.
I'd like to bring back BJ and the Bear, a man and his monkey. Now, that's a concept I can get behind.
Driving around in an 18-wheeler. My God, what a dumb show, but what a great song. What a great, I mean, and then you just had, as a kid, and it was a little before your time, because it was something that I barely remember. You had to watch it. What annex were Greg Evigan and the Bear going to get into?
Yeah.
BJ and the Bear. And up in Lincolnton, North Carolina, I got family up there. And there's a guy that has like a private residence, but he's got all these semis. And he has a BJ and the Bear.
Oh, really?
Semi.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's got like 100 semis.
That's neat.
And he's got like that one, the one from the Steven Spielberg movie Duel, where the truck, the 18-wheeler, the gas truck was chasing this guy.
Become self-aware?
No, it was just a crazy guy chasing a car all around.
I see. Okay.
It was just literally like the entire cast was like 5 people.
Oh, wow.
For this Steven Spielberg movie. Of course, he was trying to outrun the guy in a Dodge Dart.
Not hard to do.
And no, the semi kept catching him.
Yeah, right.
And but yeah, this guy up there, he's got like all these like semis everywhere.
That's really cool.
But it's not a museum.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of doing it.
Sounds like it could be a creepy, like haunted place. You could dress it up for Halloween. Ooh, a semi-tractor trailer graveyard.
Well, he also has the one from Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, man, that's too cool.
He's got that one.
See, he should have a Halloween thing out there and have like psychotic truck drivers acting.
He probably does.
Like a haunted forest type deal, but through a maze of 18-wheelers.
Yeah. Hey, kid, you got to work a double today. No!
Have these just gross-looking truckers. Are you my lot lizard? Ladies screaming, clutching onto their boyfriend's arm.
Lot lizard, what's that?
That's the ladies what hang around the Love's truck stop.
Oh, the ladies that run around.
They got to make money too, you see.
I see. Okay, now I understand. Dick Mondale's on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Make sure you type in, I want to win. So that's what I forgot to do yesterday. Make a new old playlist.
A new oldies?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. At least it's going to still be oldies.
Yeah, Dana's favorite playlist. Dana will be in later. Also got Ryan. He's going to be streaming in from North Florida Wildlife Center with some lemurs later on.
Neato. Really?
Yeah.
He's going to have lemurs?
He's going to be in the lemur
That's
pen.
cool.
Yeah. King Julian later on. Be right back.
Just about midnight. Make me feel so good. Make me feel all right.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. Temperatures are in those low to mid 70s throughout the morning, and as you head out the door, it's only going to be warming up as that sun starts to rise, going to be going right through the 80s and right back to those low to mid 90s. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to be feeling a lot more like the mid to upper 90s. Partly cloudy skies for most of us throughout the day, with just a few afternoon showers. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
It's where you raise your kids, where friends become family, where every corner has a story worth telling. It's your neighborhood. At ABC 27, we share those stories, bringing you news that connects communities, builds pride, and reminds us we're part of something bigger. We are ABC 27, in your neighborhood.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm America First, and that means secure elections, secure borders, and putting American citizens before illegal immigrants. In Congress, I'll work for hardworking families of North Florida every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
This is Thomas Dickens from the Law Office of Marie Maddox. I'm a combat veteran and a former JAG. I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at maddoxlaw.com.
Offices in Tallahassee.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas to put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
In Tallahassee, when it comes to pool repairs and renovations, nobody does it better than Swain, and they've been doing it for over 46 years. Turn your worn, outdated, or neglected pool into something you're proud of again. Whether your pool needs resurfacing, tile repairs or replacement, equipment upgrades, or even a full makeover, nobody does it better than Swain Pools and Spas. Trusted for quality, reliability, and service, visit Swain Pools today under the huge sign on Tharp Street or at swainpools.com.
Your body is a masterpiece designed to heal itself from within. Learn how to maximize your health by tuning in to Phenomenal Health with me, Dr. Ryan Finn. Saturdays at 2:30. Experience true health today and call Finn Chiropractic at 386-7700.
Hi, Chris Kraft for Kraft Nissan. A friend of mine was planning his family's summer vacation. Their SUV had gotten a little older than they intended. So he called me up and he asked, is it really true that Nissan took the top spot for reliability among all mainstream brands in the last J.D. Power report? And I said, yes. He was like, better than Toyota, Ford, Honda? Yes, yes, and yes, I replied. Then I told him about our 0% interest for 5 years, and he was off on a test drive. And he drove home with a new Pathfinder for summer vacation. That's right, Nissan is fighting to lower car payments, and 0% is back. Kraft Nissan has 0% for 60 months on the most reliable SUVs in America. Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder. And 0% on our popular truck, the Nissan Frontier. And don't forget, Kraft Nissan is home of the New For You program. It puts 4 out of 5 people with things in their credit into a brand new car. Recent divorce, bankruptcy, or credit score under 600? No problem. Plus, with Kraft Nissan's lifetime limited powertrain warranty and 6 models priced under $30,000, make this summer vacation the best one in years. Kraft Nissan, Tallahassee.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months.
You're listening to Tallahassee's only locally owned radio station. Now, back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
So you were probably asleep during the great earthquake of 2026 in Tallahassee.
It was indeed.
I guess I was in my car. Oh, yeah, I went to the thrift store. That's why I was in my car, so I didn't notice anything.
Okay.
I didn't feel it. And I think that a lot of people, it seems like that they were kind of up in buildings. They felt it.
Ah, okay.
Like the Capitol complex, a lot of people were like, yeah, our desks started shaking and everything, but because they're up. So obviously, it's like being in a tall tree and somebody starts shaking the bottom of the tree.
Sure.
But how crazy is that? I did not have that on the bingo card.
That was nuts, man, hearing about that. Yeah.
That it was off the coast of Cuba. I'm sure that everybody's now very aware of what happened. There was a magnitude 6.1 earthquake, and it struck out in the Gulf. And then came up. And then so I text my friend down in the Keys. I was like, how'd you do with the earthquake? Did you feel it? And he's like, no clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't even know?
No. He said he had to look it up. And he goes, yeah, I guess I didn't notice anything. But
you'd think he'd have felt it.
He's my age, so he's old.
Wow.
He may not have. But I didn't. I was like, damn, missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Missed it. But the people are like, what's going on my desk? And Wright Dobbs, meteorologist, National Weather Service. It was extremely subtle, and I was easily confused at first with an unstable chair until others mentioned they felt something. Oh, he thought his chair was messing up.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy first time feeling an earthquake. We received several reports of shaking across southwest Florida within the past 30 minutes. That's what Miami said.
Mm-hmm.
And then other reports are coming out. It's like, nah, people didn't feel this in Tallahassee. And then I'm like,
they did, though.
You're not seeing my Facebook post.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't this many people that all of a sudden felt something shaking at the exact same time.
There's a reason.
And saying it ain't the earthquake.
Right. They were pulling a Carole King.
Mm-hmm. They were. One woman wrote in a Facebook post that she could feel the quake from the clerk of court office in Tallahassee. Another said that she experienced on the third floor of the Capital City Bank building at I-10 and Thomasville Road.
I think one other lady was heard saying she felt the sky tumbling down.
Mm-hmm. People all over Florida are feeling it. I thought I was losing my mind that our building was going to fall down. They actually did evacuate a couple buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's, the building shaking? I was sitting at my car at the DBPR building on Blairstone, one word, Blair Stone.
Did they do it in two words?
No, they did one word.
Yeah.
Waiting for my husband to get off work, a woman wrote on Facebook, people were coming out of the building and standing in the parking lot because they had evacuated the building. I felt my car shake, and I thought it was strange because my car was turned off, so that must have been what I felt. Or did you have Taco Bell?
Yeah.
There were not immediate reports of widespread damage or injuries in Cuba. Hours earlier, tsunami warnings and alerts were issued in the Pacific after there was another earthquake out there in the southern Philippines. Photos of the aftermath showed crews searching rubble and collapsed building. Yeah, that one in the Philippines is bad. Took a lot of lives with that. But with us, just a little shaken. Jerry Lee Lewis. But that's crazy. And we missed it. You and I both missed it.
Yeah, missed it totally.
And so many of us did. And can we even wear our shirts that are going to be out in the streets today? Said I survived the earthquake of 2026. We're not even allowed to have those because we didn't even have any idea that anything happened.
We had no part in it.
Yeah, I started doing the math. I was like, yeah, I was in my car. I was like, I would have no clue. No clue.
When I hear a news report of earthquakes, I always think about when Jesus said before he comes back, there'll be earthquakes in unusual places taking place. How about that? You got your usual places for earthquakes, your Hawaii, your fault lines and whatnots.
Okay. Well, there's a big fault line down Cuba.
Yeah. But just saying, just the frequency of earthquakes popping up in our time is very interesting.
In our time, yeah.
Very interesting.
Big fault line like in the Tennessee and the Smokies and
huge.
Those, yeah.
But there's schools of thought on that. There's some people who would say, yeah, but there's always been earthquakes, thousands of years. We just haven't had the ability to report them and document them. But is that the case, or are we seeing an increase in the number of earthquakes?
the tectonic plates are moving.
They're moving.
We're going to see it. You just have that one little rub. You know, Cuba's trying to get away from Florida.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's going on. It's going to eventually, you know, like everything's colliding.
I say we slap some hooks on the edges of her and reel her in and smack her onto the edge of Florida. Make her a part of
Pop
us.
her back in.
Yeah, pop her into place.
Pop her back in. But yeah, wow.
Be the Cuba sound.
Yeah, didn't have earthquakes on the list. Let me see what some of the comments were. Let's see. People like, I didn't feel it. Of course, I can't check the comments.
Oh, your computer. You need a new processor.
I need a new one.
You need a new Pentium chip.
I'm on the AOL dial-up, so I guess that's just not working as well as it was before. But if you felt it, let us know on the live feed.
Where were you when the earthquake hit?
Where were you in the great earthquake of 2026 in Tallahassee?
I think Alan Jackson's going to write a song about
it. Corey said, I thought I was crazy, but my office desk was moving. Felt it here in the Capitol, 20 floors up, said Betsy. Laura said, imagine being in the hospital. It was a little scary.
Ooh, I bet.
Chrissy said, what? Here? Joe said, I felt nothing. Another friend said, nobody in Tallahassee felt it.
Ah, but they did.
Denise said, not on my bingo card, but I'm adding it and checking it off. I thought our building was falling down.
Everybody is saying not on my bingo card. That's the new thing to say.
That's what I put on the Facebook.
Not on my bingo card. She's a rock star.
Matt said, I just thought I was having a stroke, so this is good to know. Our friend Jason said, according to multiple reports, it wasn't felt in Tallahassee.
Man, it was, though, Jason. Get it right, man.
It shook our 6-story building downtown, said Dana. I fell out of my bed. Wait, that's my bed. Jerry did in the Capitol. Jonathan did not. Jody put a little hands up that I felt it, but we didn't. We didn't. Maybe we can get those aftershocks that we can feel it. Ooh, what was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Tremors. That was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
I loved it. Oh, man. My sister and I used to rent that movie.
Didn't they make like 4 of them?
They did, 3 or 4. Fred Ward, they got him to hang around for the last few.
Did Fred Ward stick around? Kevin Bacon was just like, I'm done after this first
one.
He's like,
I'm not doing a second one of these.
Oh, my gosh. It's like Tremors meets Sharknado.
There you go. Now, that's a picture I can get behind.
It's like, I watched Species last week.
Species? Which one is that now?
Species, it's this movie where this female alien, she has to mate with everybody.
Yo.
And then so they made a Species 2, and then they made a Species 3. So, wow, they made a lot of Tremors. They made 5.
Did they really? Wow. You know, I can honestly say I've not seen past 2.
Reba McEntire was in Tremors?
She was. She played she played Michael Gross's wife in the first one.
Heather Gummer.
When they split that monster open, she's
Michael
the one.
Gross from Family Ties?
Family Ties. He plays the big gun enthusiast with a big cellar full of guns.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen this movie in a long time. It came out in 90. Wow.
Yeah, man.
A 67-year-old man died Sunday morning in a motorcycle crash on State Road 51 in Taylor County. Troopers said the Gainesville man was riding his motorcycle at about 11:35 a.m. on the southbound lane of Steinhatchee. The man veered into the northbound lane and onto the grass on the east shoulder of the road. He lost control of his bike and was thrown from the motorcycle. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. There are no further details available at this time. 3 people were shot early Sunday morning and the suspect is in custody, according to the Tallahassee Police Department. Officials confirmed people were hanging out near the intersection of Kessner and Adams Streets around 3 a.m. Sunday. A fight broke out, followed by gunshots. The suspect is in custody, according to police, and all 3 victims are expected to survive. Jemiah Aikens, 25, is facing numerous charges, including 3 counts of attempted homicide. This is Rachel Lene with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. It's another very warm morning. As you're heading out the door, you're going to notice it's also pretty humid out there. We're starting to get more and more moisture working its way back into the area as we work our way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures will go right back to the low to mid 90s. A few showers are expected, but they're mainly expected to hug the South Georgia area, so the capital city may escape any rainfall throughout the rest of the day. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Are you sporting around with a cracked windshield? That's not your car's way of showing character. At Seminole Auto Glass, we replace busted glass faster than you can say, was that a rock, a bird, or a banana? We'll help you with your claim. We offer mobile service, and we promise zero judgment, no matter how that crack got there. Just go to SeminoleAutoglass.com or give us a call at 850-539-4527. 850-539-4527.
Duct tape is not a long-term solution.
Better call Seminole.
Hey man, have you heard the sound? Pentalpha Jewelry's the best in town. Rings, diamonds, earrings, bracelets, and more. Pentalpha Jewelry Store.
June's birthstone is Pearl, so all month long you can get 40% off all Pearl items only at Pentalpha Jewelry. Find the perfect gift for any occasion or treat yourself from our exquisite collection that has something for everyone. Don't miss this limited time offer to add elegance to your style. And come see us today on Appalachia Parkway, where we've always been. Now, sing along with me, and we'll see you at Pentalpha.
Pentalpha Jewelry, Pentalpha Jewelry, Pentalpha Jewelry, home of the real nice guys.
This time of year, we enjoy spending time outdoors in this beautiful North Florida climate until a mosquito attack begins.
Paul's Termite and Pest Control can help you take your yard back. We have an affordable program to help keep mosquitoes away, and our program even helps with other pests like ticks.
Mosquitoes are a nuisance to you, and by carrying diseases such as heartworms, they can be harmful to your pets.
Learn more about how Paul's can help protect you, your family, and your pets from mosquitoes. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes,
and a greener lawn too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Do you want to take your yard back by having a green and pest-free lawn?
At Paul's, we understand the unique needs of your North Florida lawn, which is why we developed a program to address those concerns.
Our treatment program includes inspection, treatment, and education on best practices for optimized results for remaining environmentally conscious. An added benefit is that our lawn treatment is flea suppression, so having a greener lawn can help protect your pet.
Broadcasting live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, this is The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, Tallahassee's morning show.
Not a lot of games yesterday, but let's go over the scores in the Major League of Baseball. Mariners over the Orioles, 6-3. The Rays take out the Bo Sox at the Trop, 3-1. Rays 38-25 on the season. The game that Jason watched, Guardians and the Yankees in Cleveland, as the Yankees win. The Yankees win 7-5 was the score in that one. Phillies over the Blue Jays 5-2. Astros over the Angels 5-4 as the Astros score 1 in the top of the 10th to take the victory. It was the Nationals over the Giants scoring 3 in the top of the 9th to take out the Giants 4-3. Nationals 34-33 on the season. And this one, kind of a boring game. 12 innings in Las Vegas. The A's in Milwaukee, 15-14.
Doesn't sound boring.
Milwaukee with 18 hits. The A's with 16 hits. And they played the first pitch of the game. First time the A's have ever played in Las Vegas. The first pitch, home run.
Wow.
Milwaukee scored 4 in the top of the 10th. The A's scored 4 in the bottom of the 10th, but Milwaukee got 1 in the top of the 12th, and they win.
Imagine being at a game and you see 29 runs get scored.
That'd be something.
Be
It's usually called
insane.
softball.
Yeah.
And it was the Padres breaking their losing streak to the Cincinnati Reds 62 at Petco Park, and Matthew in Cincinnati was very, very happy. Let's check out the power rankings for this week. Number 1. Who do you think the number 1 ranked team is in the majors?
The Braves.
Atlanta Braves. Last week, they were number 1. Everything is coming up Brave.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Behind the Braves, you got your basic Dodgers.
Your basic Dodgers. Last week, number 2. Number 3.
Very good.
They just won last night in Las Vegas.
Oh, you just talked about them.
20 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know, right? What's wrong with me?
The Brewers.
Brew Crew.
Number 4. They just beat Cleveland last night.
We're talking National League or American League?
This is power rankings. This is all the teams.
All the teams.
You watched
Yankees.
the game. Yep, the Yankees.
Yeah.
Number 5, playing in the Trop.
Rays.
The Rays have finally hit a bit of a wall, dropping 10 of their last 13 games. They're just hitting 233 as a team during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, in Missouri.
The Royals.
No.
In Missouri.
The other Missouri team.
Oh, Cardinals.
Yes, St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals pulled off a 3-game sweep of the fading Reds over the weekend. Jordan Walker went 7 for 14. Number 7 lost to the Yankees last night in Cleveland.
The old Guardians. You know what? They've got a lot of talent on that team.
After taking 2 out of 3 against the Yankees last week in New York, now the Guardians will face them at home. That's not good. Number 8.
Phillies?
Yes. Yes. Came up from 13. Number 9, Southside.
White Sox?
White Sox. Number 9 in the power rankings.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Number 10, Northwest.
Northwest Mariners?
Mariners.
Nice.
Number 11, the Friendly Confines.
The Cubbies.
The Cubbies. It's been bleak overall recently, but Pete Crow Armstrong has been a completely different hitter since been moved to the top, near the top of the lineup.
What's the deal with having a guy with a hyphenated last name? You don't see that very much.
You don't see that.
No.
Number 12, dropping from 7. The Padres have lost 11 of their last 13 as their offense continues to struggle. The Padres are dead last in the majors with a .214 batting average, but it's been especially bad recently. They're hitting .195 as a team over their last 34 games. .195.
It's rough, man.
It's very rough. Diamondbacks at 13, Pirates at 14, Rangers. Let's just skip to the bottom. Who's the worst?
Rockies?
Yep, Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be a pitcher on the Rockies, which it's why it's worth giving some serious props to Southpaw Kyle Freeland for passing Aaron Cook for the most innings pitched in franchise history. And at number 29, the Angels. The Angels.
The poor little Angels. What a big payroll with no payout.
They have a big payroll?
I would say they do. We got Trout. How much does Trout cost? He's got to be $100 million by
It
himself.
can't be that much anymore.
Shoot. He ain't but like 32, 33.
No, he's like 80 something. I swear that guy's been playing forever. I swear he played with Nolan Ryan. That it just seems like he's just been around for making those plays forever. And let's see, he's 3rd on the team or 4th on the team with RBIs.
Yeah, he's putting out the numbers this season, but he's got no backup.
Oh my gosh, his batting average, he's 4th on the team in batting average, and he's batting .222.
Wow.
That's awful.
Yeah, but he's hitting home runs.
Is he?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. I think he's putting the offensive numbers out.
Oh yeah, he's got 14 dingers.
Yeah. They just need pitching in California.
They have it, just not on that side.
I want to like that team, you know?
You like it, get a hat.
I don't need a hat. I just want to like them.
Get a hat, get a jersey. Get a Halo jersey.
And can we talk about how great William Contreras is? Man, him and his brother both just freaking great talent, man.
Yeah. That's just what you wanted to say.
Say again?
That's all you want to say?
Yeah.
But I thought you wanted to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Well, you just
the Contreras brothers.
You just did.
Can't believe the Braves got rid of Contreras, 3 or 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
They could have had that behind the plate.
I think the Braves are doing just fine.
They're doing fine, but would they rather have William Contreras or Sean Murphy?
The Braves are doing just fine.
I know they're doing fine, obviously.
But I know they miss anybody.
I think they probably miss Freddie Freeman, and they probably miss William Contreras.
I don't think they miss Freddie. I don't think Freddie misses Atlanta.
He doesn't miss Atlanta, but they miss him.
He's doing fantastic. Who did the Dodgers play? Oh, the Buccos in PNC.
Mm-hmm.
Buccos 34-32. You got Lauer going up for the Dodgers against Paul Skeens tonight.
Wish I could watch that game. I do like watching Skeens throw.
Should be a packed house at PNC with Skeens and the Dodgers.
Boy, got a freight train for an arm.
That's gonna be something. And then Braves and White Sox. Dang.
That's going to be a slaughter fest.
That's good. What?
Braves, White Sox.
White Sox are good.
Yeah,
they're playing in Chicago.
Braves will dominate them tonight.
I think that the White Sox, let's see, you got Holmes on the mound for the Braves, 4-2 with a 3.86 ERA against Fetty. 1-5 with a 4.94 ERA. Yeah, you could be right.
Braves about to start a series with the Mets, too. Meet the Mets.
Yeah, the Mets, the last place Mets.
Yeah. It's going to be another blowout.
Last place Mets. Of course, I shouldn't be saying anything. I'm worst hitting team in the majors. Leon Screening and Repair is our sponsor this half hour. Get your screens redone, replacement windows, and they do windows too, Jason.
Mm-hmm,
they can take that screen porch. They can make a wonderful sunroom, a wonderful Florida room. And they were going to tell me the difference between a sunroom and a Florida room. And I think it's the same thing. It's just Florida.
I'm reading a book right now, and there's lots of references to their Florida room.
It's a Florida room. Does it have like HVAC in it? Is that what makes it?
I think when someone says Florida room, that just indicates that's an old person talking about the living room that everybody congregated in.
Florida room is a sunroom.
Sunroom, yeah. But they use it like that's where everybody watch TV and chill.
No,
and
the sunroom was the Florida room. There's like nothing out there but rocking chairs.
Nothing.
Yeah, you don't have anything. And that's with the TV's your living room.
Well, this book I'm reading, they describe their Florida room as the hub of all activity in the house.
That is not a proper Florida room.
I see. Okay.
Florida room is like where it's like you had your porch and then you put windows on it.
Uh-huh.
And then sunroom, but it's in Florida, so it's a Florida room.
Gotcha.
But it's a still Florida room that has HVAC in it. Leon Screening and Repair, I'm sure they will know that answer. Give them a call, 850-575-2840. Have your sunroom, Florida room, or all activities room by calling Leon Screening Repair. 850-575-2840 or leonscreening.com. I love my screen porch.
Here you go.
So out there, Millie likes it too.
Mm.
I think she doesn't really miss being able to put her paw out the screen and have it hanging off to where the birds can all hang out. Dude, speaking of birds, so yesterday I feed all my birds. And they were all out there yesterday, and all of a sudden I just hear a hawk screaming.
Really?
Comes down, tries to get a squirrel.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, never seen that before.
Dang, nature, you scary.
Mm-hmm. And then Mill and I are out walking, and she's got the cataracts, so she can't see too well. But she just all of a sudden perks up and just beelines towards something, pulling me towards something. She had a little family of armadillos.
Really?
Back around the BMWs. So she's out there trying to get them. They're all scattering. And then the three of them, little tiny little things. I tried to pick one up, but it was too fast. And all of a sudden, just one runs right over my feet.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, oh.
I've never seen a tiny armadillo.
They're all tiny.
I mean, I've seen a regular one, but not a baby one.
Oh, yeah. These are all just like little regular size.
Okay. That's
like
cool.
Little 1-pounders. But they're all all foraging around as a family.
That's
and then they all just took off, and the one just runs right across my shoes.
They scattered when they all came around. So y'all
it was cute.
Y'all busting in on them is going to be like their family horror story now. Remember when we were in that person's property and that dog came?
Millie, she couldn't. She's like, something's over there. Made a beeline right to him. Couldn't see him. And then so she's trying to get. I'm like, no, watch out. And I'm trying to grab one.
There you go.
So I can take a picture of it and then put it back down.
Hey, at least she didn't make a buffet out of them. You know what I mean?
Can you?
Huh?
I'm sure you can eat them.
Yeah. They bleed like a stuck hog.
They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah, right.
They're so cute.
They come with built-in armor.
Mm-hmm. They just roll up in a little ball to protect themselves.
Like raccoons or little robbers.
And they can jump like really, really high. That's how,
Didn't know that.
Some armadillos can jump up to 6 feet.
Shoot.
That's like their defense mechanism.
Did not know that. I thought they were very waddly.
They jump and I guess they roll into a ball and bounce away.
That's cool, actually. I don't
know if that's true. I don't think that they can roll into a ball, but that's to protect themselves. I don't think they jump, get into a ball, and then roll away.
That would be bad to the bone if they did that.
That should be in a cartoon. That should be like, why isn't there a superhero called the Armadillo?
And he just rolls around and just rolls through people.
Yeah.
That'd be rad.
There's got to be.
Sound like something from the 30s. Come see Armadillo Man.
Oh, no, he's got to be from Amarillo.
Oh, okay.
The Amarillo Armadillo. He's got a, or what? It's the armadillos. They're from what was that? Texas State, from Necessary Roughness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You didn't see that movie?
I did, but I forgot all about it. That movie sucked.
That movie was great. God. A lot better than Tremors.
It was better than Tremors. I agree.
Sinbad. Kathy Ireland.
That movie sucked.
Oh, I love that movie.
In fact, I remember renting that movie because it was PG-13. It was allowed.
What was PG-13?
Necessary Roughness.
No way.
Yeah.
For what?
We weren't allowed to rent R.
There was no language in that.
Well, we get it home and watch it, and my parents made me turn it off. Huh. Somehow it slipped through the cracks of PG-13. But PG-13 back then, in the 90s, is a lot different than PG-13 now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Why is it PG-13? There was no nudity. I don't remember much cussing. Was it the football?
I don't know. It was just a little risque. I don't know. There was some elements.
It was risque because Kathy Ireland was in a swimsuit?
I don't know, man. I was a young teen at the time. I was confused.
I forgot Rob Schneider was in that movie.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
No, it's the Texas State. That's right. He was the announcer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, when we get back, Social Kitchen TLH food segment. You're going to like the one today.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that have to do with fettuccine Alfredo?
Maybe. Maybe not. Be right back.
It's taking you for a ride. The only good thing about bad ride is letting the slide.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. It's another very warm morning. As you're heading out the door, you're going to notice it's also pretty humid out there. We're starting to get more and more moisture working its way back into the area as we work our way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures will go right back to the low to mid 90s. A few showers are expected, but they're mainly expected to hug the South Georgia area, so the capital city may escape any rainfall throughout the rest of the day. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Pinch A Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself. Pinch A Penny Pools and Spas, locally owned, and the easiest way to find relaxation at home.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of coffee. So every Friday at 7:15 a.m. on The Greg Tish Show, it's the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest where you could win swag at Garnet and Gold. Only on The Greg Tish Show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ed Dean along with Roger Henderson, also with FloridaDaily.com. Just want to remind you, daily 4 to 6 in the afternoons right here in Tallahassee on Real Talk 93.3 FM. Roger, it is literally the 2 fastest hours anywhere in afternoon talk radio.
And if you think the country's going crazy, we'll help you make sense of it all.
Oh, yeah, we'll try to make some sense of it. Again, Monday through Friday in the afternoons, Ed Dean, Roger Henderson on 93.3.
This is Al from E&B Heating and Air. Since 1974, you've trusted E&B for all your home comfort needs. We've been repairing and maintaining AC systems for over 50 years and can service most any brand, make, or model. Need to replace your AC? No problem. We offer free estimates on all new systems, and we're an authorized carrier dealer. So whether you live in North Florida or South Georgia, call the name you can trust in air conditioning. That's E&B Heating and Air Conditioning.
Hey, it's Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage. If you work hard to serve our community, whether you're a teacher, a nurse, firefighter, police officer, or first responder, or even a city or county employee, I've got some great news for you. Florida's Hometown Heroes program can help you buy a home with down payment and closing cost assistance up to $35,000, depending on where you live and work. It's a way to say thank you to the people that keep Florida running. And I'm proud to help local heroes take advantage of it every day. Don't assume you don't qualify. Let's find out together. I'll walk you through the process, show you how to combine these benefits with the right mortgage plan, and help you make that dream of homeownership a reality. Let's get started. You can reach me at 954-369-6171. That's 954-369-6171. I'm Shannon Young with Cross Country.
Whether you're just waking up or just driving in, the Greg Tish Show has you covered.
It is now time for the Social Kitchen TLH Food segment. Hey, Chief Jones, make sure you go see our friends at Social Kitchen TLH up on Cary Forest Parkway, right to the left of the gym, but to the right of Sherwin. So right there, to the left of Ology, to the right of Sherwin. Go see them. Go get your Newskis. Go get your Snake River Farms. Go get your sandwiches. Speaking of sandwiches, we're going to talk about sandwiches today. Oh, wait, Jason. Here's the reason I found out why we were talking last week. It's like, why doesn't hot sauce come in a spray bottle?
Yeah, good question.
I have an answer for you.
Okay.
Pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
It's not good to have spray bottles of hot sauce because it becomes pepper spray.
Like weaponized?
Imagine you're spraying your taco with hot sauce and then all the particles go into your eyes.
Well, just don't be an idiot. It won't happen.
Doesn't matter. It's going to happen.
Most of the rules that are in place in life are because of idiots.
But that's why you can't have a spray hot sauce because they already do. It's called pepper spray.
But that's different. That's a different formula, right?
Just pepper? I don't know. Just pepper.
I've had it sprayed around in the vicinity of me before, and it ain't pleasant.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's why they don't put a hot sauce in spray bottles.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like if Tabasco was being sprayed around me, it wouldn't be that intrusive as pepper spray.
Go take a drop of Tabasco, put it in your eye.
No, in the eye, yeah. But floating around in your space, that's different, yeah.
Swing up, but on hot sauce. All right, so today, tuna fish sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
One, why do we call tuna fish? Why isn't it just tuna?
It is a fish.
It seems redundant, but a tuna fish sandwich. I love me some tuna sandwiches, man. But three things had to come together to make this, as somebody called it, this is emblematic of America's working class spirit. And this rests on 3 post-industrial revolution convenience foods on how this came about. Number 1, canned tuna. Number 2, sliced bread. And number 3, mayonnaise. Without those, we don't have the delicious tuna fish sandwich. Think about it. So mayonnaise, the canning of tuna began in the United States around 1904, and it was a increasingly popular choice to can salmon because it was inexpensive by the 1920s. So a German immigrant began mass producing mayonnaise, the other ingredient in tuna salad, in New York around 1905. You know what his name was?
What was that? Hellman?
Richard Hellman.
Mm-hmm.
And so he, by 1905, he had mayonnaise going for use in commercial food businesses. 1912, he's selling wide-mouthed glass jars of mayonnaise to retail customers under the brand name Hellman's. But in 1928, it's when it all changed. Commercial sliced bread was introduced. And by 1930, sliced bread was everywhere. And it accounted for the majority of U.S. bread sales in 1933. And that's when the tuna fish sandwich took off.
It's also the beginning of the phrase, girl, you better than sliced bread.
Or, yeah. What's better than sliced bread? Or, you know.
Or how's the saying go? That's the coolest thing to come along since
sliced bread.
Yeah.
So that probably popped up in the 20s, the 30s. But
what's the better invention? Sliced bread, toilet paper, or air conditioning? Go.
Sliced bread. And an institutional cookbook published in 1924 included a recipe for making a batch of 50 tuna sandwiches. The recipes included canned tuna, chopped celery, and boiled dressing, which was an alternative to mayonnaise. The tuna salad was served between slices of buttered bread. All right, so you're going to make some tuna salad. What are you putting in? So you open up your can of tuna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use water-based and not oil-based.
Same, water-based.
And then you mix in your mayonnaise. What kind of mayonnaise are you using?
I don't really care as long as it's not Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
So Duke's or Hellman's, fine with me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
But my secret weapon in my tuna salad is going to be the lemon juice, relish, and boiled eggs.
Yeah. I'm going to try it with capers.
Ooh, yeah, I love capers.
Capers will be really good, and have some under the boardwalk.
Mm-hmm. Down by the sea.
Bean sprouts. Oh, yeah, bean sprouts.
Yeah.
Be right back.
On a blanket with my baby.
Windows do a lot more these days than just look better. At Leon Screening and Repair, we stay in front of the latest materials and technology.
The standard these days has moved towards vinyl, which is a very good insulator. So, has become the standard, with the modern windows. And then from the glass standpoint, pretty much any modern window is going to come with at least some level of what they call a low E coating on the glass. It actually reflects the UV rays, away from your house. Here in the South, summers are our problem. So we're always looking for our houses to be cooler.
Newer energy-efficient windows can take stress off your AC during the summer, lowering your utility bills to save you money in the long run. Find out more about all our services and get a free estimate today at leonscreening.com. That's leonscreening.com.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this town hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump says an Iran peace deal is close at hand and could be signed in 2 or 3 days. A U.S. Army Apache attack helicopter has crashed near the Strait of Hormuz.
The pilots are fine, yeah. Nobody injured. We are going to issue a report tomorrow, but the pilots are fine.
Things seem to have calmed down in the conflict between Israel and Iran. The two sides traded blows in the past few days, but now hostilities have ceased. The ceasefire remains intact. The War Department tightening the screws on communist China.
The Pentagon has added several prominent Chinese businesses to its list of Chinese military companies. The list includes tech giant Alibaba, electric car maker BYD, and search engine Baidu. The move prevents them from securing U.S. defense contracts. The list, updated Monday, now sanctions well-known non-state-owned Chinese companies that are not traditionally considered to be in the defense sector. This year's list includes 188 entities, up from about 130 last year. Keith Peters reporting.
3 more cases of New World screwworm have turned up, including one outside Texas in New Mexico. Ag Secretary Brooke Rollins, though, says the nation's food supply couldn't be safer.
These developments obviously represent a serious threat to our livestock and wildlife, but they haven't caught us off guard. We have been tracking this pest for a long time, and we have fought before, and we will do so again.
In Maine and South Carolina, Nevada, and North Dakota, voters head to the polls today for primary elections. Maine's high-stakes U.S. Senate contest has generated a lot of interest all around the country. Stock futures higher on Wall Street. The Dow futures are up 133 points. NASDAQ futures better by 209 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Health insurance rates are surging in America, leaving millions without affordable options. If you're sick of having paychecks eaten up by healthcare costs or dealing with mega corporations, then listen to this. Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. That's why I want to tell you about Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's an alternative to traditional health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills. There's no enrollment period, so you can join anytime. And you aren't restricted to provider networks, so you choose the doctors and hospitals you want. It's that simple. CHM is not insurance. It's a ministry that puts faith into action. Feel the difference of financial support and biblical care from fellow believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Your Sports Flash update on Real Talk 93.3 in Tallahassee.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers have signed kicker B.T. Potter in a corresponding move. They have waived punter Aiden Laros. For Potter, he came into the NFL as an undrafted free agent with the Steelers, spent the 2023 preseason with them, and that so far is his only NFL experience. He played collegiately at Clemson from 2018 to 2022. Tampa Bay Rays at baseball, they beat the Boston Red Sox yesterday by a 3-1 score. Yandy Diaz had a big game with a home run. He drove in 2. Series continues tonight. Tampa Bay will have Nick Martinez on the mound. The Marlins were off yesterday. They get back at tonight as they open up a series against Arizona. Right-hand pitcher Max Meyer is the scheduled starter. This Sports Flash is presented by Progressive. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo insurance and save with Progressive. I'm Matt Pauley on Real Talk 93.3.
Now at Lowe's, faster quotes start at the Lowe's Pro Desk. Got a material list handwritten on a sticky note or saved as a photo? Perfect. Bring it to us and get a quote in minutes. And if you don't see what you need on the shelf, we'll help you get it. You can access thousands of products beyond what's available in store or on Lowe's.com, right from the Lowe's Pro Desk. Build quotes faster and source the materials you need to keep your jobs moving. Just like that at Lowe's.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Where is the best place to find Michelin, Firestone, Dunlop, Goodyear, and Bridgestone tires? Nice Tire and Auto Service. Where's the best full-service auto center? Nice Tire and Auto Service. They do everything from computerized alignments to brakes, tune-ups, and safety inspections. Where can you get complete auto service you can trust? That's easy. Nice Tire and Auto Service, 4792 Bluntstown Highway, just west of Capitol Circle.
Personal faith and moral values are the stepping stones to what our children and country need. Put emphasis back where it belongs. Positivity and family. Let's give our children a solid foundation for tomorrow. This message is courtesy of DW Truck and Trailer Repair in Bainbridge.
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, it's Tallahassee's morning show, The Greg Tish Show, on Real Talk 93.3.
Sponsor this half hour, Grassroots Coffee, grassrootscoffee.com. Go get the best coffee you'll ever have. Small batch, roasted for you, ground up to your coffee maker's specification, or not ground up. However you'd like it, they can do it. Grassroots Coffee, grassrootscoffee.com. You want to do some, we're coming up on July 4th. Less than a month. America 250. And then you can go and get your Betsy Ross flags with the 250 logo in the middle of it.
Betsy Ross, the lady who designed the flag?
Yes. 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 Do you know when that came about? That Betsy Ross was the designer of the flag? Do you know how?
Nah, I forgot, man. I don't know.
About 100 years later, that somebody wrote a book. One of her like great grandsons or something wrote a book and said that she had designed the first flag.
Wow.
Because it was probably something that went through the family. She didn't. There's no evidence whatsoever. She was a highly skilled upholsterer and a flag maker who produced flags for the Pennsylvania State Navy Board. And because there's receipts, hey, you need to pay me for these flags.
Sure.
But most scholars believe that the actual designer of the early flag was Francis Hopkinson.
Francis.
Have you ever heard of Francis Hopkinson?
Nope.
He also designed something else. The Great Seal.
Oh, really?
And up until a few minutes ago, I'd never heard of this man. He was also a signer of the Declaration of Independence as a delegate from Jersey.
He was important.
Actually, not from Jersey, from New Jersey. He served in various roles in the early United States government, including a member of the Second Continental Congress as a member of the Navy Board. He became the first federal judge in Eastern District Court of Pennsylvania in 1789. Died when he was 53.
Wow. Lived to be an old man back then.
Yes. But there's receipts for him asking for payment for the design of the flag.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted a quarter cask of town wine.
A cask? Who asked for a cask?
Back then. He asked for
I'll take a cask of wine.
A quarter cask of wine.
As payment for my production of the flag.
But it sounds like his buddies got to him and said, "What? Will you ask for wine? Dude, you need to ask for more." So later on, he asked for like 2,900 pounds. He also designed money.
Wow.
This did a lot. He also was like the harpsichord player.
Really?
So it's probably jamming out. Let's get it started.
On the harpsichord. Let's get it started. Little Black Eyed Peas action.
I think this guy liked to drink because he wrote a song called "The Battle of the Kegs."
Did he write the original party anthem?
He also said the roof is on fire.
The roof is on fire.
Actually, the new roof. That was after the roof caught on fire. He wrote a song called "The New Roof."
Oh, yes, the Great Fire of 1829.
So he designed the Great Seal of New Jersey.
Okay.
And also he was chosen the consultant to design the Great Seal of the United States. 14 men worked on the Great Seal, but he and two other consultants were on there.
I see.
So the New Jersey Great Seal ain't that great. Just like a horse head and two ladies. And they're probably like, "Hey, cover it up a little bit more." So, but on June 14, 1777, the Second Continental Congress adopted the Stars and Stripes as the first official national flag of the newly independent United States.
Wow.
And then so June 14th now celebrated as Flag Day. But yet, nothing. Lost to history. Lost to a book written 100 years later with Betsy Ross. There's no known sketch of a Hopkins flag, either U.S. or naval, in existence today.
Wow.
Although he incorporated elements of the two flags he designed through rough sketches of the Great Seal. He was the son of Thomas Hopkins and Mary Johnson Hopkins. He married Anne Borden, 1768, 5 children. And then he was the father of Joseph Hopkinson, a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. He died a sudden seizure.
Seizure killed him, huh? Wow. That's rough.
But just gone. Yeah. And even like today, like even though most people know that Betsy didn't have anything to do with this, you can still go and like request your Betsy Ross flag. It's just one of these, like, it's like even with Paul Revere.
Right.
Like he was just part. There was like a bunch of writers.
Sure, right. He gets credit.
He was just like the last part.
Yeah.
Like he was like, if you had like your baton relay race, he was the last guy that got handed off the baton.
Mm-hmm.
And they also, a lot of scholars think he wouldn't have yelled, "The British are coming."
Yeah, why would he have done that?
Because they probably think he may have said the regulars are coming.
The regular.
Because everybody was British when that was happening. And they weren't coming. They were already there.
Yeah, they were there. They were occupying.
They weren't occupying.
The regulars. Well, yeah.
It was England. It was America, but it was under English rules. So
right.
One occupation. But it's funny how like things just get changed through the years.
Oh yeah, they do. History gets rewritten.
It ain't going to happen anymore because now you look back on something and go, well, Jason Taylor invented the 40th American flag. Let me check his Facebook. Nope, he didn't post anything about it. It ain't true.
Must not have happened.
If it didn't get posted on social media, it didn't happen. So you ain't going to have like stuff like getting changed and stuff through the years. Like George Washington, like his father got mad at him for chopping down a cherry tree. And he said, "I cannot lie." His father was dead when that took place. All those myths from George happened well after his passing.
Myths.
But what's the great line from Man Who Shot Liberty Valance? When the myth becomes larger than the truth, print the myth. What's it? What's that? Man Who Shot Liberty quote. It's a very famous quote, and that's a great movie, by the way.
Great movie, Pilgrim.
When the legend becomes fact, print the legend.
Print the legend, Pilgrim.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he said that. Nothing's too good for the man who shot Liberty Valance. That was in the train scene. Jay Revel made me watch that movie.
Yeah, it's a great
you gotta
movie.
watch that movie. I was like, it is really good. And speaking of Jay Revel, happy birthday, Jay Revel. Today is his birthday. It's also Johnny Devine's birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, we should ask Johnny Devine, what was Betsy Ross like? Was she a cool lady? Did she design his suits? Since she was a great upholsterer and a great seamstress.
And he'd be wearing the American flag suits?
Yeah, I could see him wearing those back then.
I could,
We'll have
too.
to ask him. I mean, this is 1777. So it might have been a smaller suit because he was just a kid back then. But happy birthday, Jay Revel. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday.
You think we will?
What, you got a mouse in your pocket? You told me I'm on my own on Friday.
Mouse in my pocket.
You told me that Friday that I'm solo on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I hope Jay comes in.
I do too. I hope everybody comes in. I was thinking about just doing the 7 to 9. I was like, nah, I've done 6 to 7 by myself before once.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
And just hook this heater up, kick back in here, get you a newspaper, just start going down the topic.
Oh, it feels so much better if I could just run everything in my side.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm more comfortable over here.
Yeah, you couldn't though with the audio board.
Maybe
being
on
over
Thursday, I'll put you over here and I'll go in there.
Here. What? That would suck.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It does. It's not fun over here.
I don't like this being over there. I'd rather be over here all the time.
We'll put you over here and then I'll be the producer on Thursday. You be the host.
No way.
And then I don't want to go over there. What you have to do is unbelievable.
Nah, it ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Push this button, slide this one.
But that's it. But you're coming in like you do the work in like 5 minutes that it took others to do like 30 minutes in the mornings. You just come in, boom, boom, boom.
I'm efficient.
Efficient.
It's called 32 years in the business.
Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page so you can get yourself a big bag of Dick Mondell's. That sounds good. I got to go down there today, get gift cards.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Maybe I'll do it around lunchtime. That'll be good. Get me a big dick, some sweet tater tots, and key lime milkshake.
Then life is just a one-night stand. If there's a rock and roll heaven, well, you know they got a hell of a band.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. Temperatures are in those low to mid 70s throughout the morning. And as you head out the door, it's only going to be warming up as that sun starts to rise, going to be going right through the 80s and right back to those low to mid 90s. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to be feeling a lot more like the mid to upper 90s. Partly cloudy skies for most of us throughout the day, with just a few afternoon showers. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Injured? Call attorneys who care. Basic Brooks. Offices, Tallahassee.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark, T-SparkConstruction.com. We conquer all peaks, we fix those darn leaks. Call 850-766-1340. T-Spark Enterprises, roofing and construction services. T-Spark.
License number CCC 1331204.
Lives fighting the insanity of the woke. It's Matt and Brett Doster with America in View.
Matt, Florida has become the world leader for freedom, and I love being in the studio with you every week where we are reinforcing the conservative movement with truth, the Constitution, and a little redneck common sense. We're waking the woke.
That's right, Brett. We enjoy talking politics and what's going on in the world. We're bringing our take on the issues, doing our best to fight for freedom.
So tune in every Friday at 4 p.m. on Real Talk 93.3.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin. And don't be fooled by our name. We're not just a cafe. We are a full-service bar and restaurant offering a culinary experience like nothing else in Tallahassee. Come see us at Cafe de Martin, open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends.
Barry knows cool, he's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool, you can put him to the test.
It's that time of year, and warmer temps mean more strain on your heating and air system. Time to call Barano Heating and Air and get a full checkup on your HVAC system to keep it healthy through the summer months. They'll even do a free duct system evaluation for you, too. Get details at baranoac.com. That's baranoac.com. Board license CAC 1816186.
I'm Keith Gross, and I know that seniors built this country. They shouldn't be crushed by inflation after a lifetime of hard work. I'll fight to lower cost, protect Social Security, and bring common sense back to Washington. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
In the North Florida city of Tallahassee, a local business sits nestled in the Mahan Street corridor. As one of the oldest family businesses in their field, they have thousands of satisfied customers. Who is this five-star retailer, you ask? Well, here's a hint. Everyone in town knows that one brother opens the store early, the other brother comes in late and stays late, and his son Cody is a rising star at the store. What business is this, you ask? Obviously, it's Kraft Nissan. Come experience the Kraft difference yourself.
Hi, Chris Kraft for Kraft Nissan. Nissan Versa is the perfect car for new drivers or kids in college. It's the least expensive new car in all of America at just $18,950 with a payment of $348 a month and no money down. Plus, Versa also has a 5-star safety rating with high-end safety features. And J.D. Power says Nissan is #1 for new car quality among mass market brands. And the best part, all new cars from Kraft Nissan come with our exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty. But seriously, who has a new car payment?
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Sunday afternoon, like to invite you out to FSU Bowling and Billiards, FSU Union, 2 to 5 p.m. We are doing a fundraiser, bowling, pool, golf, $25 per person per event. Come on out. We're raising money for the Children's Home Society of Tallahassee. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have prizes for the highest team score. So if you have 2 people on the team, probably not going to win. But you got 4, got a good chance. Also, the highest individual game, you'll win a prize for that. Also, for the lowest individual game. So if you're gutterball Chuck, you got a chance of winning a prize. Also have a double elimination 8-ball tournament. You win a prize. And golf simulator, like closest to the pin type of tournament. Jason Forbes over there is picking it up. Also have proof will be open, so you can go get yourself some tasty adult beverages, or as Jeff likes to say, libations. And also have some food. Working on the food today. Talking to them today about the food. So it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Also, World Cup is starting. You excited about the World Cup? Wore my German jersey yesterday.
Yeah, and kind of indifferent about it.
Kind of.
But if America can win, how cool would that be?
Ooh, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, but it could. Miracles can happen.
You know what? We saw that miracle on ice. So the groups. Here's your Group A. Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and the Czech Republic. Mexico should come out of that. You would think. South Korea, not bad. Not bad. Group B. Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Herzegovina. I've never heard it said like that. That's funny stuff.
Why'd they put that together? Qatar and Switzerland. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
I think Brazil's got more either appearances or wins in the World Cup than any other nation.
They have 5.
5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey might be good. Group E, boy, this is a cakewalk for Germany. Germany, Ivory Coast, Morocco, and Ecuador.
Don't know.
Group F, wow. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden.
Got to be Netherlands, right?
Well, I mean, Japan usually, the JFA, they're usually pretty good. Sweden's usually got a good team too, but the Big Orange and Netherlands, pretty good. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think Belgium will come out of that.
Yeah.
Spain, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, and Cabo Verde. Spain coming out of that. France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. Group J, this is like, except for Jordan, you got Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Argentina.
I would think Argentina, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Group K, Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Colombia or Portugal, that's a tough one there. And England, Croatia, Ghana, the Black Stars, and Panama. This is going to be fun.
I think Sammy Hagar is pulling for Panama.
David Lee Roth.
And Roth, yeah.
Yeah, he would. So it all starts Thursday, 3 p.m., Mexico and South Africa. And then 10 p.m., South Korea and the Czech Republic. Friday, 3 p.m., you got Canada starting, and in the U.S. at 9 p.m.
And I tell you what's a real
9 p.m.
Well, they need to do them at 9 p.m. because heat is a major concern this year with this thing.
Where?
Miami, even in Philly, it's been freaking hot.
I don't even know where they're playing.
Kansas City. These countries that are coming in to compete are not used to 95 degree temperatures.
Well, guess what?
That's what I'm saying.
That's FIFA's fault.
Well, heat is a major concern.
So the U.S. Playing Paraguay, the U.S. has a 48% chance to win, 28% chance to draw. Paraguay, 24% chance to win that.
Wow.
So with the rankings, I don't even know where the U.S. is ranked. I would say like 30th or something.
I wouldn't even think we were ranked.
No, it's got to be like 30. Let's see, the Coca-Cola.
We get a spot in the competition on account of being the host.
I gotta say like Argentina or somebody's got it. All right, Argentina number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spain Number 2, France 3, England 4, Portugal 5, Brazil 6, Netherlands 7. Morocco 7, Netherlands 8, Belgium 9, Germany 10. United States is 17.
Wow.
So, Senegal is ahead. Uruguay, Mexico at 14. They're up 1 spot. Colombia at 13. Italy at 12. Croatia at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So Italy, their football, they get ahead in a match, and then they play keep away.
Oh, really?
So you can never get a shot.
Is that a common strategy?
For Italy, yes.
Just in general for that sport?
No, for Italy.
Just for Italy?
Mm-hmm.
They're the only team that does that?
They're like the team that they score 1 goal and then they just play keep away the rest of the match.
It's like there was the team in the 90s was always running the wishbone offense. And why don't anyone else do this? It seems to be working.
But probably odds, I would say Argentina. Let's see, World Cup odds. Argentina will probably be favored.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Spain plus 475. France plus 500. England plus 650. Brazil plus 650. Germany plus 14.
I've also heard it said this is the last World Cup appearance for several of the more legendary players from the current generation.
Yeah.
Like who's going away after this World Cup? They talking about like
Messi,
Ronaldo.
They're always coming and going.
Uh-huh.
U.S. plus 6,000. So there is a chance. Not a big one. But Canada plus 20,000.
Wow.
Mexico plus 8,000. Wow. But coming out of the group, maybe they'll come out of the group, U.S. We were having a discussion about U.S. soccer the other day. And someone was like, yeah, they had that one good team. I said, yeah, the team that was full of German players. It's like, yes, with the German coach. Yeah, it's like, yes.
There's a reason it was good.
It's like, this is just pro sports.
Mm-hmm.
This is just pro sports. U.S. to qualify from group minus 750. So probably the bets minus 10,000 for Spain.
Wow.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited to start watching. It'll be fun. And then Germany will be playing during our fundraiser. So I'll see if they can have that up on the screens with the other games on there.
I'd love to have seen a match, but man, the tickets were astronomical.
Is it Miami?
Miami, Atlanta. There's several cities.
Where are they playing? Are they playing at Hard Rock?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
I assume Hard Rock.
Yeah, I would assume too.
Yeah.
So it'd be it's the only stadium down there that can hold that many.
Hey now.
Be right back.
All I need is love. All I want is love. Love it early in the morning. Love it late at night.
News now.
Two men are now in custody, charged in the death of a man who was first reported missing out of Liberty County. The Calhoun County Sheriff's Office says deputies have arrested Darian Cortez Simmons and Jalen Dwayne Dawson. Both are charged with armed robbery with firearm and murder in connection with the death of Gavin Sansom. According to the Sheriff's Office, the case began on April 28th when deputies responded to a missing person report from Liberty County. The individual reported missing was later found dead on Kenny's Mill Road in Calhoun County. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement was called in and processed the scene as part of the investigation. Kenny's Mill Road was shut down for several hours that day while authorities worked in the area. The Sheriff's Office says this remains an active investigation and more information about the case and the suspects is expected to be released in the coming days. This is Rachel Anay with the Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at McLemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. It's another very warm morning. As you're heading out the door, you're going to notice it's also pretty humid out there. We're starting to get more and more moisture working its way back into the area as we work our way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures will go right back to the low to mid 90s. A few showers are expected, but they're mainly expected to hug the South Georgia area, so the capital city may escape any rainfall throughout the rest of the day. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Services, Compass is to call away.
222-7722. AC and electric is what we do. Service, repairs, and installation too. 222-7722. Parker Services, Compass is to call away.
Invest in a Peak Performance membership and you'll buy peace of mind in knowing that you're extending the life of your system and probably saving money on your power bill too. The program includes comprehensive tune-ups that keep your system running at its maximum efficiency. And Peak Performance members get many benefits, including priority service. Members jump to the front of the line when their comfort system fails. And a 15% discount on all parts. The Peak Performance membership pays for itself over and over again. Call today and have peace of mind. And now offering electrical services too.
Parker Services, Compass is to call away.
Florida license number CMC 050334.
This time of year, we enjoy spending time outdoors in this beautiful North Florida climate until the mosquito attack begins.
Paul's Termite Pest Control can help you take your yard back. We have an affordable program to help keep mosquitoes away, and our program even helps with other pests like ticks.
Mosquitoes are a nuisance to you, and by carrying diseases such as heartworms, they can be harmful to your pets.
Learn more about how Paul's can help protect you, your family, and your pets from mosquitoes. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes,
and a greener lawn too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Do you want to take your yard back by having a green and pest-free lawn?
At Paul's, we understand the unique needs of your North Florida lawn, which is why we developed a program to address those concerns.
Our treatment program includes inspection, treatment, and education on best practices for optimized results while remaining environmentally conscious. An added benefit is that our lawn treatment is flea suppression, so having a greener lawn can help protect your pets too. For a greener lawn and the elimination of fleas too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
It's where you raise your kids, where friends become family, where every corner has a story worth telling. It's your neighborhood. At ABC 27, we share those stories, bringing you news that connects communities, builds pride, and reminds us we're part of something bigger. We are ABC 27, in your neighborhood.
Your business doesn't stop, and neither does IOI's. From the trusted owners of Mac & More Systems, IOI's offers 24/7 IT support, cybersecurity monitoring, HIPAA and compliance consulting, cloud data management, phone systems, and full network.
Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
So there's got this German guy, Freddie LA7 is what he goes by on X. And he's come over for 6 weeks for the World Cup. And he's documenting everything on X. And it's quite delightful for what he's doing. He's never been to the U.S. before. So his first stop, they landed in New York, and then their first stop, the Peach State, Atlanta. And so his first picture was the Mercedes Stadium. And he's like, what a blanking stadium. And he's just like, this thing is amazing. And then, so he's like, even though the World Cup game is 9 days away in Atlanta, you can already feel the World Cup atmosphere. And he's going around taking pictures of all the stuff in Atlanta where it's excited. And he goes, not going to lie, riding the metro in Atlanta is a bit scary. If any of you guys are going to go to a game there, I'd probably recommend getting an Uber instead. You ever ridden the metro in Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tons of times. He goes, it's like a GTA lobby. One person is next to us taking off his shirt, declaring war, while another person is moonwalking across a platform.
I like the MARTA.
I think that's what he meant. But he just said metro.
Yeah.
Riding metro, because he's from Germany. Riding on the metro.
The metro. My 99 left balloon.
Here's another thing. Atlanta is so green, it's crazy. It feels like a forest the whole time. He's on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Must be.
He stopped at the Holy Land, Taco Bell.
The Holy Land?
The Holy Land, Taco Bell. That he went to see some filming locations around Atlanta. They went to Stone Mountain. And they've been driving around.
You know, when I see near Atlanta, they've got a little monastery, a retreat you can go to and stay in. They've got like spa packages and
oh, really?
Stay. Yeah, it looks really cool.
So they left Atlanta, and then they were going to the mountains. And he said, "Why is every second comment telling me to go to a strip club in Atlanta? Is this a normal activity to do in America?" No. He stops at a Walmart. He goes, just passing through a town called Gainesville, and this place looks beautiful. The houses are insane. These are giant houses in Gainesville, Georgia. And then he's showing his trip up in the mountains. They just had at 1 a.m., stopped it and had our first Waffle House experience. Look at this guy's first Waffle House experience. Great food, great prices, and friendly staff. We will be coming back. Then the next day, they had a continental breakfast.
You should have went to the Varsity.
No, they're already out. They left Atlanta.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're driving up to the mountains. And you know where they stopped?
Helen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You got to. It's beautiful.
The German stopped in Helen. We found a German village in the mountains in North Georgia. I feel right at home. And he's like, he took the Alpine roller coaster in Helen, a bit expensive, but a lot of fun. Then went tubing down to Chattahoochee in Helen, went to Wendy's. He didn't know how to use the mix machine, the soda machine. He's like, how am I supposed to choose from all of this? This is overwhelming. They're up in Brasstown.
Anna Ruby Falls.
That he's the highest peak in Georgia. And he goes, looks like a bit of a rainforest. It's gorgeous. He's just cloudy. He pans over and there's just this giant cloud in the way. Just looks gorgeous and comfortable.
Also in Helen, they got this place called Raven Cliff Falls. Mm-hmm. And you hike to it. And it's supposed to be a beautiful waterfall spot.
Now he's up in Chattanooga for the night. Went to Chili's. He is just doing all the American things. Chili's and the NBA Finals in Chattanooga. So he's roaming around Chattanooga and just past the Spanish national team hotel. So they're staying in Chattanooga. No one is there because they're playing a friendly in Mexico. Now they're driving they're going to head towards Houston for Germany's game. And then so they're leaving from Chattanooga, and it looks like they're going to come on all the way down to Baton Rouge and then head over there. And then he's asking for recommendations on where to stay.
Somebody should introduce him to the LSU assistant coach. One, I don't like that.
He's going to, they're going straight through Bama. So he's got, obviously, where in Birmingham does he need to go?
In Birmingham?
Yeah.
You want eating recommendations?
Yeah.
Tell you, there's a great bookstore downtown Birmingham I love going to.
He's got to eat. He's just doing a lot of food.
Then I would say Three Forks, Birmingham is really good.
Three Forks?
Three Forks.
How many forks do you get when you eat?
They actually give you more than three. That's really weird.
Really?
So it's kind of misleading, actually.
Huh. But there are tons of people following him now with his little journey.
Mm-hmm.
That
is a cool idea.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's fun. He's got 70,000 followers now, but he's got Ronaldo as his avatar. I'd like to see this from others, just see what they are experiencing as they come here. But I think that somebody did a BuzzFeed article on him. That's why it kind of took off. Why his has been taken off.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they stopped and he stopped at Portillo's, which I've never had. And he goes, they have a milkshake with a cake in the cup. It's ridiculous. He's going to, with a beer too. He's going to get addicted to American food.
Wait till he sees. Yeah.
Wait till he gets to Wait till he gets to Louisiana. Wait till he's got to stop at Popeyes.
But in Germany, they've got great food, right?
Yeah, but American food is awful.
It is.
And it's like the portion sizes. He's got to be like, my gosh, this is just huge.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if, like, after his whole experience is over, will he say, I could stay in the United States and live the rest of my life here and be totally happy? Or is he like, no, get me back home to Germany?
If he's like, I can't fit in any of my jerseys, because he showed his suitcase. It's all jerseys and shorts. That's all he brought.
When I went to England, I didn't want to come back. I loved it so much.
Get back over there.
Yeah, go back where you belong. I just wonder if they have the same experience when they visit over here. It's like, I don't want to go home.
Oh, I'm sure. Just probably not Germans.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm sorry. That was just the whole country. Yeah, it might be somebody not having a good time. Might be a little lonely over in Deutschland.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I would like to stay here. And then he just stays. But I think it's fun. Yeah, the heat. Wait till he gets now. He's up in the mountains of Georgia and he's in Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till he gets to the bayou.
Yeah, right.
And then I can't wait to wait till he sees his first gator, till he goes to a coat check place and it's mosquitoes that fly off with his coat.
The size of small birds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait till he gets there. And he ain't that far away from all that.
He might love that Cajun food though.
And he's got to you got to make it through Bama first.
Yeah.
Can't wait till he sees his first gator. What's he going to say about that? So
they have dinosaurs here.
So one of the things they are, like you said, with the heat, is that a lot of fans in the stadiums, they're not going to be drinking enough water.
They're not. I'm telling you, folks are legit worried about it.
And that what they're going to be drinking is alcohol, a lot of alcohol. And you're going to have all these people coming over that are not used to the heat, or they're used to the heat, but the humidity is what's going to get a lot of fans. And that they're trying to do the best to say, hey. But it was like at one place, like FIFA had banned water.
Well, you can't even legally do that.
Well, yeah, you can
legally ban water
you can sell water inside the stadium. It's a private venue.
Water is like a common or a basic human right.
Yeah, outside my stadium, outside my private business.
You get in trouble telling people they can't have water.
No, you can have water. You just can't bring any in. That's what they were saying. You can't bring it in because all the stuff that was maybe mixed in with the water, safety concerns, alcohol. They're smuggling in alcohol.
I get you.
But FIFA's changed that. They're like, yeah, they can bring in some water. But yeah, if I have a business and I'm only getting 2 days out of the year to make my money, I'm not letting anybody bring anything in. Now, I think the Milwaukee Brewers, they have a thing where you can bring in your own food to the stadium because they realize that the prices for the concession foods may be a little much. So you're allowed to bring in food as long as it's in a container. These dudes, a couple of weeks ago, brought in like a 8-course meal, like this full on, like a spaghetti, salad, bread, everything. They all had it all in the clear bags and they brought it out and they had like plates and everything. And they're sitting there eating this huge Italian dinner.
I hope they had fresh Parmesan that they spooned out of a container.
Yes. And it's hilarious. You got to go see the video because they're like, we're going to test the limits and see. And like the guys walking in with like 5-gallon Ziploc bags full of spaghetti. And then like another guy, you're allowed to bring in like 2 things of things. So like each of these guys all sitting around all had like 5-gallon Ziploc bags.
That's funny.
And then
they didn't flinch at it.
They checked. No, they let them in. They just laughed. They said, go on.
That's funny
go on.
Stuff.
We do you're allowed a 2-bag limit.
That's cool.
Here
That's
it is.
Cool.
I think that was really cool.
That
Instead of them just saying no, they just laughed. Just let them in. Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show Facebook feed, as many have done this morning. So you're eligible for the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Dick Mundell's is up there today. We're going to go play our green tambourines. Be right back.
Now, here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. Temperatures are in those low to mid 70s throughout the morning. And as you head out the door, it's only going to be warming up as that sun starts to rise, going to be going right through the 80s and right back to those low to mid 90s. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to be feeling a lot more like the mid to upper 90s. Partly cloudy skies for most of us throughout the day, with just a few afternoon showers. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, The Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
Florida man, what'd you do to yourself this time?
Disney World. Me and Hank, my emotional sport alligator, we did it all.
Please tell me you weren't swimming in the Seven Seas Lagoon again.
Well, not this time. We rode the monorail to the Magic Kingdom, hit Space Mountain, crushed some turkey legs, and we washed it down with a couple of Dole Whips. And the best part, the Country Bear Jamboree.
Sounds like a great day so far. What happened?
Well, we're running late, and I'm sprinting to the front row of the show, and it starts, and the music's playing, and crowds are clapping. I got carried away. I got this bright idea. I'm going to stage dive to Hank. I jumped. Hank tried to catch me, and pop, my back went out midair.
Well, I'm glad you came, because Dr. Finn's going to get you fixed right up.
Well, next time we're sitting in the back row.
You don't have to do a Disney stage dive to get back pain, neck pain, headaches, or numbness in your arms and legs. Come see us at Fenn Chiropractic for exceptional care to help your body heal itself the right way. Book your appointment online today at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Honey, what are these mushrooms in our yard? Portobello?
Huh, let me take a look. Oh,
Shiitake.
I don't know, but our septic system is failing. Our whole yard smells like...
We try to cook these up in daytime.
It's bad, Sheila.
Well, we better fix it soon. We're going to be in deep...
Sheila, look. It's Crud Septic. Our prayers are answered.
Call Crud Septic Service today. Pump outs, installs, repairs, crudseptic.com. That's crudseptic.com.
I'm Keith Gross. I served in the Army National Guard, built businesses, and now I'm stepping up to serve North Florida in Congress. I'll fight for secure borders, lower costs, and America First values every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
This is Thomas Dickens from the Law Office of Marie Maddox. I'm a combat veteran and a former JAG. I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at maddoxlaw.com. Offices in Tallahassee.
Swinging to fun at the golf club at Summerbrook. And now Summerbrook is even better. We've just added brand new golf carts. And we're excited to announce that pool membership season is here. Our luxurious and relaxing pool is ready for family days or just kicking back poolside with friends and your favorite beverage. Membership gives you access to the pool all season long. Visit the golf club at Summerbrook or call 894-4653. Online at theclubatsummerbrook.com.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Do you have spring fever? Your only prescription is the Lawn Johns. Hi, it's Mark from the Lawn Johns. We can make your landscape more appealing by providing you with award-winning lawn care. With 4 levels of service, the Lawn Johns offers you more choices than the rest. More flowers, more mulch, or more pine straw all means that your home or office will be more beautiful than ever. So if you've got spring fever, go to
I should have known you bid me farewell.
The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Tallahassee's morning show for the people who call this place home.
So congratulations. Wakulla, man. They've got not one, but two teams. Their 12U, 12 and under team, and their 10 and under team are headed to the state championship. That's awesome. Usually you get like one coming out that might go to the state championship. They got two, Jason. Not one, but two. So
that's impressive.
About as impressive as that mix. So they are doing a share night. Come out for a community night to support the All-Stars. This is tomorrow, 5 to 9 p.m. at Dairy Queen down in Crawfordville. And additional parking available at the Harvey Lentz Realty office right there. So go down and support their teams. Wakulla All-Stars 12U and 10U headed to the state championship. Join everybody for a community night to support the All-Stars. Tomorrow, 5 to 9 at the Dairy Queen. Portion of all the sales going to the kids. I think that's cool when a community can come together and say, we got you back. We'll help you out. Absolutely fabulous. Want to go to Dairy Queen tomorrow?
Yeah, man. Blizzard time.
Blizzard time. Turn it upside down. Hand it to you upside down.
Yeah. They do hand it to you upside down, though.
Yeah. Get a burger. What was that? Was that an earthquake?
I think it was a little motor scooter.
Oh, yeah. It was a motor scooter. Boy, that was loud.
Mm-hmm. Must have been a 250cc.
It was wing, 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 wing.
Might have been a 275.
It was going pretty fast.
It was a 290.
We could hear that through our like triple pane glass.
Could that have been a 310?
It could have been a 310. Could have been a 315.
What if it was a 330?
Ooh, what if it was a 331?
Wow.
Wakulla All-Stars 12U and 10U State Championship Community Night tomorrow, 5 to 9 p.m. Portion of the sales made during this time will go towards supporting the team. They're heading to the state championship June 17th. Should be a lot of fun. And again, additional parking available at the Harvey Lentz Realty right next door to DQ. Man, can you imagine like being like David Harvey, and you got to look out your window every day when you're in the office and Dairy Queen's right there? Man, I'd have a little tough. I'd have a little trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a meeting. Where? Let's DQ. Meet me at the DQ.
Not a sponsor.
But go and help him out tomorrow down in Crawfordville. Be a lot of fun. Spending time with friends and classmates at a Northern Arizona university is part of a college experience for 21-year-old roommates Alexia, long last name, and Sammy Hawkins, and Mandy Bluth. But they say their get-togethers often revolve around everyday responsibilities, made more enjoyable with ice white mochas sprinkled with cinnamon. Being together helps us get things done. So what they're doing is they're having like dates with friends, but doing off their checklist. It's time to clean the house. Oh, let's all get together, have some white mochas sprinkled with cinnamon, and clean the house. That's clever.
Very clever.
So that instead of play dates, they're clean dates. Could you try that with your family?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, make a competition out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can probably put Jude, just put him on the Roomba.
Yeah, right.
Let him ride around. Just say, call the Roomba, start calling it Lightning McQueen.
He'd be making the messes.
So that they have that with roommates, or them being young, one of them said, hey, it can feel overwhelming for young people that have these list of uncompleted tasks. Well, guess what? Uncompleted tasks, that's just called adulting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what the symbol for laundry is as an adult?
There's a shirt, isn't it?
No, the infinity.
Oh, because it never ends.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Never ends. It's either laundry that needs to be put away, laundry that needs to be washed, laundry that needs to be dried, laundry that needs to be hung. Laundry is just always constant. And when you finally get it done, what happens, Jason? You got a whole nother load to go in there. And you're like, man.
It's like the mail. It never stops. It's Publishers Clearinghouse.
Was that the big holiday?
Huh? Yeah.
No, isn't it Publishers Clearinghouse?
The mother of all mail days.
But I think this is a great idea.
Sure.
That these girls, roommates, have gotten together and they're having administration dates. Because you can get overwhelmed trying to keep that house clean.
Shoot, yeah.
So, but who's going to be in charge? That's the thing. Jason, you were in charge last time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, Jason, all you did last time was make the mochas and sprinkle the cinnamon. And by the way, too much cinnamon, Jason.
Hashtag barista life.
I like this. I like this idea. Because, I guess I do this with dates with myself all the time. Nope. Time to clean the house. Be a lot of fun.
You're the only one messing it up, though, you and the dog.
No, the dog is all.
How messy could it be?
It ain't.
Right.
It's not. I mean, I got to the point after because I always wash my dishes. I've never liked stuff in the sink. I've always, unless it's drying. And I don't use the dishwasher ever. I just dry it, and I got a little rack, or I'll put it in a dishwasher to dry.
Mm-hmm.
But I've gotten to the point to where now when I'm putting all my silverware away, which is just either my one fork, my knife, or my one spoon, everything's got to be straight in the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
That all the forks have to line up, all the spoons have to line up, all the knives facing the same way. And I can't close the door. I don't have soft close. So I can't close it to where I might mess them up. Because then I have to pull it back out and straighten them all back up again.
You're descending into your elderly years quite gracefully.
Yes.
I must say.
Don't slam that door. I worked hard on them spoons.
Put the spoons in a row now.
But I was not always like that. Because I was a kid.
Right.
I hated doing dishes. I hated doing laundry. Not that I love doing laundry now. You just got to do it. And the thing with laundry is that it doesn't take that much time to put everything away. But if you let it pile up, yeah, it will.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go in there and especially if there's a baseball game on, need to go put some laundry away.
Sure.
And then I'll just turn the volume up a little bit more. I'll put it on in the bedroom because the only time I really spend in the bedroom is just for sleep. That I don't, if I take a nap, I don't go into the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I just use it just for sleep. But we just like to procrastinate on just basic adulting responsibilities.
Well, sure we do. There's reels to watch.
That's true. Well, now Instagram, they've got their own app. So you can just throw it up on your TV.
Sure
and
do.
It'll just scroll through for you.
Will it scroll automatically to the next one? I don't know.
Well, we'll just say yes. How upset are people going to be when they find out they can't? Wow.
Pretty ticked.
Pretty ticked. Be right back. Dana Brooks, Terry Madigan after this Town Hall News break.
There's a chapel in the pines waiting for us around the
Stage to coaching change and everything in between, warchant.com remains your home for the best FSU football coverage in the business. Brutally honest columns and features, market-leading multimedia presence across video and podcast, the largest FSU fan community with a staff that combines for over 100 years of experience covering the Noles. When change comes, warchant.com is your home for analysis from every angle. Warchant.com, your ultimate Seminole sports source. Sign up today.
Real Talk 93.3 and the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce would like to welcome its newest members. Businesses making a difference here at home. Action Restoration Inc., Carpet Studio Inc., Coastal Custom Services LLC, Flames to Fave Floridian Partners, GeoVir, G Electric, Taylor Solomon Law Group, and JM Buction LLC. Thank you for growing local with the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce. Information on meetings. Visit talchamber.com.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this Town Hall News break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT. Gretna, Tallahassee.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. Ahmed Thompson. The latest developments out of the volatile Middle East.
President Trump says the pilots involved in a U.S. helicopter crash near the Strait of Hormuz are okay.
The pilots are fine, yeah. And nobody injured.
The New York Times first reported that a U.S. Army attack helicopter went down near the strait in unclear circumstances. The crash came after Iran and Israel exchanged fire, imperiling talks over solidifying a shaky ceasefire in the Iran war. President Trump insisted that an Iran deal is coming.
If we go and bomb, which we can do very easily if we want, and we spend another 2 or 3 weeks bombing, they'll have nothing left whatsoever, but you won't have the strait open for months. If we do the bombing, a lot of people are going to be killed. Who wants to do that? I don't. And we'll have a signed document that's actually stronger than doing the bombing.
I'm Haya Panchwani.
Maine's closely followed U.S. Senate race is among contests being decided in today's primaries. Voters are also going to the polls, casting ballots in primaries in Nevada, South Carolina, and North Dakota. Looks like two Democrats will face off in the Los Angeles mayoral runoff.
AP has called second place in the LA mayor's race for Nithya Raman over Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt had a lead over Raman on election night, but ever since then, in every single update, Raman had been gaining on Pratt. Raman got the lead on Sunday night, but just by a few thousand votes. That lead grew on Monday night, which is why we called the race.
Correspondent Stephen Olemacher says the second-place vote-getter will face incumbent L.A. Mayor Karen Bass. The death toll has risen to 101 in the Ebola outbreak in eastern Congo. 550 cases of the disease were confirmed as of Sunday. Watching Wall Street, the Dow futures are up 105 points. NASDAQ futures ahead 271. The S&P futures 34 points higher. More on these stories, townhall.com.
It's finally happening. The Fed is making profound impact on the value of your retirement. When interest rates go down, the value of precious metals like gold and silver can surge. Call Advantage Gold right now at 800-900-8000 and get your free gold and silver investor guide, a $49 value, plus a free copy of Ken Rogoff's insightful book, Our Dollar, Your Problem. Inside, you'll get honest information about gold, silver, and other precious metals, so you can explore your options with clarity and confidence. Our specialists can help you open a new account or transfer funds from an existing IRA, tax and penalty free. Markets can turn fast, but gold has maintained its value through every cycle, often holding strong when other assets falter and when the dollar weakens. Are you positioned? Don't miss this opportunity. Call Advantage Gold now at 800-900-8000. Results may vary. Consult your financial advisor before investing. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000.
Your sports action update on Real Talk 93.3 with all the latest odds from Vegas.
Rays with a 3-1 win yesterday over the Boston Red Sox at Tropicana Field. The Rays today send out Nick Martinez, 5-2, a 2.29 ERA, $1.15 favorite against Peyton Toley of the Red Sox, 3-2, 2.28 earned run average, minus 105, 7.5 under the total. Grant Holmes on the hill for the Atlanta Braves, another 56 favorite over Eric Fedea. The White Sox plus 129, 9 flat the total at Rate Field on Chicago's South Side. Georgia Bulldogs will open up the College World Series with the Texas Longhorns on Saturday. Both teams minus 115 on the money line in Omaha, Nebraska. Score $500 in rewards with the G-Bank First Bet VSiN Trifecta. Details at vsin.com/GBank. For more sports betting news and information, go to vsin.com. Mike Sennett, Real Talk 93.3.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's Renters Insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good. Get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, make sure that's done right. Get a new roof, got to get eyes on those shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down in there to take a look around. You got to trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller, Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it. That's the commercial. That's the whole thing. Check them out. That's MillerSeptic.com.
This message is a courtesy of the Willis Park Hotel, proudly serving our area since 1899. They do what they can, and what they don't know, they find out. Located at 129 East Water Street with another location called Willis on Water Street.
Grassroots Coffee Studios. You're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Dana Brooks, Terry Madigan in studio with us. Dana, I was on Bruno the other day, heading to FSU, and there's a point. I don't know if you designed this billboard this exact same way, but you've got a billboard there on Bruno and Tennessee Street, facing Brooks. And if you're parked, if you're right at the stoplight at the exact same moment, that all you see is you don't see Jimmy. So did you design that to where you're stuck in traffic to where because there's a light pole there, you can't see Jimmy. All you see is your beautiful face up there.
Listen, all my billboards are just me and a bald guy. You don't know which one it is. It doesn't really matter. I'll see pictures of my other partner and I'll go, when did Jimmy start wearing bow ties? It's not him. We've got a guy who's we share office space in Pensacola with, who's also looks like that, meets a profile. And so everybody used to call me the bald and the beautiful.
Now, did anybody feel
beauty.
And I'm glad y'all are here today and you survived the earthquake yesterday.
We were literally on the road driving it. Or you know what, I think we went to a luncheon and then I think you went to the post office when this happened.
Yeah.
It was at 2:00, right?
I was driving. Then we went to the hospital after that. But yeah.
It had already occurred by the time we got to the hospital.
Yeah, I know that your office, that there were people in your office said they felt it. I read that in the paper.
It seemed like you
today.
needed to be in a high rise to have felt
That's what I was saying.
But I heard somebody say that they were at a red light and felt somebody was in a high rise and said they felt like they were in a boat swaying.
Well, my son-in-law, first I heard of my son-in-law called and talked to my daughter, and we visited with her that they'd evacuated one of the state office buildings.
one of the buildings. Yeah,
the buildings was shaking. Of course, they're thinking the buildings, something's wrong with the building.
Yeah, who's thinking earthquake?
Didn't know what was going on, and then a few minutes later, we start seeing the news pop up. Just an earthquake, don't worry.
And I texted my best friend he's down at Big Pine, and I was like, "Hey, did you feel that?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then so that.
What did they decide what caused it?
It's an earthquake in Cuba.
Yeah, but what caused that?
Tectonic plates.
Is that where there's a fault line there?
Yeah, we're trying to reel in Cuba.
I heard we might have done a little nuclear testing to send a warning.
I heard drilling. Yeah. So I love speculation because I'm getting all my news from the social media.
Oh,
so
boy.
No vetting going on here. Just a lot of speculation and rumor spreading.
Well, as Jason likes to say, nobody had that on their bingo card.
No, they didn't. Has anybody checked with the Mag Lab? Is this their doing?
Oh,
have they had anything to do with
this? They're pulling in Cuba.
It's coincidental. Coincidental. Florida's got an earthquake, and we've got some tension with Cuba. No.
There we go.
No. I don't know if I've hung around Terry too long or what, but I'm starting to feel conspiracy here. I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together and get 18.
Stop. It's qualifying week for the candidates. Candidates are letting it be known on social media that, hey, we've qualified. Diane Williams-Cox put a post up yesterday.
Yeah, I saw some people doing that.
Everybody that they'll find out whether they get in or not. And I know some
if they get in or not. I mean, if they got the requisite number of petitions signed,
or cash.
They got to pay the money
or pay that amount.
They've met the qualification.
That's got to just stink that you go out and you want to try to qualify by signature and you're like 10 short and you got to cut that check. Of course, I don't think the check's not that.
It's not about the money. It's about that gets them in front of so many people and gives them an opportunity to introduce themselves to get the signatures. Because honest to God, if it were me, I'd just write that check. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of work. Let me just give them $3,600 or whatever it
is. It just seems like a lot of work to go out to get.
Well, that's what you got to do if you're going to be a candidate. You got to go out and meet people and knock on doors and campaign and give your elevator speech and make people excited about you. You always say, "Oh, you're just
and do mass
See, that's how I would do it. See, I don't want to spend my time like that.
No, well,
I would just pay for it.
Well, there's the software that's been out there for a long time that candidates can get. And that it will show what neighborhoods. It'll show Terry. Like if I'm running for some Democratic office. And I see, we're not even stopping at Terry's house. There's no point to stop there.
It tells you, you look like you're going door to door, but you're going to every
You're going to selective doors.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't go to the ones that are just that are voting D or R every time.
But if I'm at his house, what do? I would knock on that door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would go to his house. I wouldn't go to the houses that just vote straight down the party line. I would go to the house, say, hey, I'm running for this. Aren't you a Democrat? Yeah, but here's why I think you should vote for me, to go talk to those people. Because
so you would waste your time.
But you're already getting the Democrat vote. You got to get some of those others.
No, you go. Well, what I think they do, I mean, the wisdom would be you go see what's actually in play and you stay away from things that are absolutely not in play. and you go find your gray area, and that's where you focus. You got to love up the ones you know are going to be there, because you got to always love people who give you money. And then you've got to stay away from the ones who are just going to, poison the well and just be a loud, mouth the things you don't like, and then see what could possibly in play and what the angle is to get those people.
But is door to door?
It's kind of like trying a case.
Is that 20th century?
It's one of those things you like to make it look that way, but it's really inefficient. I mean, depending on if it's one thing, you got doors that are close to each other, but in neighborhoods, spread out in the Northeast, that's a lot.
Well, and then
that's why you pick the ones to go to.
In Escambia County, got himself got his butt in a crack going door to door the other day. He put his didn't have his car in park.
Oh no!
And it kept inching along or whatever, and it ended up hitting some pole that.
Wait, he had drives a manual, or he just left it neutral?
It was just something like that, and it ended up hitting something that attached to something to a house that started a fire, and next thing you know, and it was, and then they wanted to, of course, his political opponents wanted to jump on that because there was a Ring camera showing him going door to door. So that's how they put him in connection with the red truck that ran over. And there's, of course, his opponents wanted to say, this is leaving the scene of an accident, and so they wanted to charge him. Good Lord. So anyway, if you're a candidate, don't go door to door, and because everybody's got a Ring camera.
Don't drive,
because you won't be perfect, and what imperfect thing you do will be captured.
Well, what's the, some people have qualified for write-in only, that there's with running against or running for the seat that Nick Maddox currently has, that they have qualified for a write-in.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Yeah, you write them in.
When are you going to have our supervisor of election on to
yesterday
explain all this? You did it yesterday?
Yeah.
He'll be in again.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about the deadlines and everything. It's 28 days. 28 days that you have to, if you're going to change, if you have to change your address or change your party affiliation, do anything, it's 28 days prior
to the primary or to the
primary, or you don't vote in the primary, and then you have 28 days till the general to do everything. But leonvotes.gov, there's nothing that has changed. There's nothing that is different from 2024. But one of the things that has changed is that the write-in or the mail-in ballots, you used to be able to just click a box. You got one every time. Now you have to request it every time.
That's good.
Yeah, which I like that.
I have a very specific question for him, and I'm going to have to call him because I'm renting right now, and I live in the city. And I don't mean to be a city resident. I mean to live back where I've always left. It's just my house is under construction. But because I told when I put in a change of address, I said, this is only for this period of time, 1 year, okay? And so automatically it populates all these things. So I get from the elections office a new election thing. It says you're in the city. This is where you vote, and you can vote on all these city races. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to vote. But I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble for voting in a place I don't intend to live. I don't intend to be domiciled in the city. So I'm wondering and then I move out before the general, but after the primary. So I'm wondering, I need to call him and say, I don't want to do anything that's not kosher here, but am I supposed to vote in the city in the primary and then vote my regular way in the general? I don't know.
Well, what you should do, just go to them. I mean, when you vote, if you vote in the primaries, go do early voting with them. And then just ask them, hey, this is where I live.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, I've been a poll watcher. Not everybody knows that stuff. I'd rather find that out ahead of time and not day of. I'm going to find out now.
That's why you go early.
Because they'll get you. If I ever run for office or end up, leading Senate confirmation, they'll go, this one voted in the city one time.
There's another one.
There's another voter fraud.
Go to leonvotes.gov and then put in all your information. It'll tell you where you vote.
I'm just going to call them.
Okay.
I mean, it's where you declare your domicile, but if you declare your domicile and you have a homestead exempt from someplace else, in your case, I think that would be problematic.
And I don't think it's clear, so I'm not going to just do it.
I think he talked about that yesterday.
This has got to be something that other people find themselves in.
This is not I'll go back and listen to yesterday's, and it's like I can remember, what I had for breakfast in 1982 on today's date, but I can't remember what Mark talked about yesterday. But it's on the website. So
you and I are about the same age. I'm quite familiar with this phenomenon of which you speak.
I know he talked about it because we talked about students with that same dilemma.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that's
exactly so you're kind of in the same bag.
Yeah.
Be right back with Dana Brooks, Tara Madigan.
Here's Here's your Paul's Termite and Pest Control Tallahassee weather report.
From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy. It's another very warm morning. As you're heading out the door, you're going to notice it's also pretty humid out there. We're starting to get more and more moisture working its way back into the area as we work our way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures will go right back to the low to mid 90s. A few showers are expected, but they're mainly expected to hug the South Georgia area, so the capital city may escape any rainfall throughout the rest of the day. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jillian Preddy.
For the elimination of termites, pests, and for a greener lawn too, call Paul's. They'll get them all.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of coffee. So every Friday at 7:15 a.m. on The Greg Tish Show, it's the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest where you could win swag at Garnet and Gold. Only on The Greg Tish Show.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
That chip turned into a crack? No worries. Better call Seminole. We'll fix your glass faster than you can say road trip.
Road trip?
Mobile service, expert installs, and no headaches. Call 850-539-4527, 850-539-4527, or go to SeminoleAutoglass.com. Your glass, your rules, but seriously, better call Seminole.
Seminole Auto Glass.
Injured? Call Fasik Brooks and come back stronger. Offices, Tallahassee.
The next 15 seconds can help you save money. If a room isn't being used in your house, close the curtains and blinds to help the house stay cooler. Less heat getting in means less stress on your AC system. Choose E&B Heating and Air. We sell the best and fix the rest, or it's free.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm running for Congress because America First principles are falling by the wayside. Our debt is skyrocketing and nothing seems to change year after year. In Congress, I'll work to defend our freedoms, cut spending, and do my part to stop the dysfunction in D.C. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Pay-per-view fights can ring up big bills, especially since in the Octagon, there is one every few weeks. That's why the 7th Hill Tap Room right downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill carries every single fight. Plus, unlike most pay-per-view bars, there's no cover charge. And drink specials, too, like $3 select domestic beers and more. And if you enjoy international soccer, 7th Hill opens early. $2 mimosas on Sundays, anyone? The 7th Hill Tap Room, 2475 Appalachia Parkway, just downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out not for everyone, because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And
Broadcasting live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, this is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, Tallahassee's morning show.
Okay, Madigan, Dana Brooks in studio with us. Make sure you type in I Want to Win on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page. So you're eligible to win the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Dick Mondell's up for grabs on there. Does it seem like summer? Does it seem like that with America, like the 4th of July is like less than a month away? And like, do you remember anything was said? I don't think that anybody remember 76?
I remember it. That was a big deal.
I do.
I remember all the fire hydrants being painted.
Yeah.
That's all I don't remember. Like I'm sure the fireworks were probably still.
We were much more patriotic back then.
At Lake Ella.
I went to a school. I was in 3rd grade, so I was 8 years old, and we did a play. And I went to a Title I school. It was mostly black, and I was one of the few white kids, and I had red hair. And so they had a Western part of this thing. It was all bicentennial. It was talking about the whole American, story until now. And so I was in this part that was the Western, the Wild West. And I played Miss Kitty, of course, because my mom made me this satin dress with a black bow, and I looked like a proper saloon, matron.
Saloon keeper.
Come on I remember, listen to this, though. I had to do this hoedown scene, because if you ever think you're not going to use square dancing that they teach you, you're wrong. If you ever act in school, in elementary school, you will employ that. So I had to do this big, hoedown. And at the end of it, he had to put his knee out, and I had to sit on his knee, put my arms around his neck, give him a kiss, and say, "Well, Matt, honey, it's time for the big celebration." I did that one time. That almost shut down that whole school system. They said, "Do not let that little white girl sit on that black boy's lap, and don't let her kiss him." So I did that one time, and they did this dog and pony show, took it all over Pensacola to all the other schools. I didn't realize that's what they did with the poor kids' schools, let them go parade for everybody. Oh. So me and this traveling, bunch of people, we did it for parents, grandparents, this school, that school, and I never could do that again. And at the time, I remember thinking, man, it is better to be a white hooker than a black lawman, because that was Matt Dillon that I had to sit on.
70s.
Yeah, this was 76. And so that's what I remember when I think of the bicentennial. I think of playing Miss Kitty and how I could not touch Matt Dillon, or all the adults would lose their minds.
Now that was Pensacola. That wasn't Tallahassee.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But that's the experience I've had, and I'm alive to talk about. That's just 50 years ago.
It just I think with all the celebrations that go on around town, like I'm sure that the city will do. I'm sure they're doing something a little extra for that, but it just
what is the deal? Is everybody going to celebrate it only on July 4th? Because I thought it might be a series of celebrations everywhere.
Not in my neighborhood. I'm surprised we haven't heard fireworks already.
Do we have protests going on at the Capitol? Anti-American protests.
It's Saturday. Well, it's Saturday.
It's on a Saturday.
It's on a Saturday.
That's
good.
Helpful.
That worked out well.
Good foresight.
Thank you to the founding fathers.
I'm telling you, those suckers were smart.
The 250's got to fall on a Saturday, so that's good. They'll fall on a Saturday, but all the neighborhoods, Southwood has their huge one that they do. Summerbrook, obviously the big one.
Always
the big fireworks
Brown
out
Park.
there.
Yeah.
Are they going to do it downtown? They used to do a massive one downtown. You remember for New Year's Eve they used to do massive.
They still do that. Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll do Tom Brown for the 4th of July. I just wonder if they'll do anything downtown too. I don't know. I guess the whole nation is waiting to do it on that day instead of, because I thought there might have been something Memorial Day and
I'm sure
Labor Day and just kind of an all year long thing.
That Friday night will be a huge fireworks night. Saturday night, so my dog is going to be loving it. Loving it.
Lots of doggies Annex going around.
Yeah.
Doggy out of van.
I haven't noticed though all the the firework tents. Have they been popping up yet?
Nah, they're usually like a couple weeks prior.
We're good.
Well, I thought you would have seen more around Memorial. But I guess that's not really a celebratory. If you really pay attention, you really shouldn't be blowing it out on Memorial Day.
But I don't know when their business license, because it's only legal to shoot off fireworks 2 times a year, the 4th of July and New Year's Day.
Well, no, it's legal all year round, depending on your purpose.
Well, that's true. If it's for agriculture purposes, yes. But I don't know.
There's a lot of agriculture fireworks tents that pop up.
Hey, I've got a friend who has chickens in Midtown. That sounds as agricultural as anything. So let's
Was to
blow it
scare
up.
away the birds from the crops.
Mhm.
That's what
She also
you
has
use
goats.
fireworks.
When are they going to open up the Phantom fireworks supposedly at the Walgreens on John Knox?
I don't know. It seems like it's just been
Just what the North Monroe corridor needs.
yeah. The Commissioner Minor trying to clean it up. Here we go. We're
Here
getting
we
El
go, Phantom
Jalisco.
fireworks.
And,
What is
Well, those are
he's
nice
like-
places.
yeah. Well, El Jalisco taking over Red Lobster.
Well, that's good.
They're moving
That's-
from the
yeah.
old McDonald's down.
Well, that is an established institution who knows how to run a business in that area. So I feel good about that decision. And they're losing their building anyway. It's not like that old one's going to be blighted. It's getting raised, right?
Yeah, I'm sure the city's going to raise it because that is city.
The city
the city owns
property,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, when that came with the Northwood Center.
Can
So
you,
that
can
might
you
be
make
good.
Red Lobster? Can you give it that Jalisco look? I mean, they got to build a
I think
patio
they
out
can.
front. You know,
They did that with that. Where were they on?
Oh, yeah, you
Appalachian
gotta have
Parkway?
a
They always
patio.
make it look their own way.
I mean, you got to.
That's like
You
one
don't
of the
wanna look
staples.
like
they got
an
a,
old
oh
Red
yeah,
Lobster.
Southwood, Jason's favorite. That they've got that big patio out there.
It's like restaurants that move in an old Pizza Hut building. It always looks like a Pizza Hut.
Well, that roof line,
But,
man,
yeah.
you really are limited. Yeah.
Well, just put a big sombrero on top of the little
Sure.
entryway.
Little New
I would-
England
I could
thing,
see
yeah.
that.
You don't have to change. I remember that when they
It
opened,
could be like a mid-century mid-century Mexican.
well, when they opened in East Point, right there,
Yeah.
before
Isn't
they
that at a
moved,
Huddle
before
House,
they
huh?
moved, but when they moved into the Huddle House, it was like called American Sportsman or something. That some
Yeah,
guys had tried to
yeah,
open it, and so when El Jalisco opened there, they just opened. Like the decor was like the newspaper articles from the previous restaurant were still up, and then it was still a Huddle House, and then now I think it's a shell factory or something, or go in and buy
You
shells.
can buy shells.
Yeah, but because El Jalisco they built, but I'm fine with. Yeah, but you got to have an
I
outdoor
think that's
patio
going to
area.
help that area
Mm.
firm up some. You would not have wanted that Red Lobster to just sit there. That would not have been
that
good
would have
because there's a
been-
lot of buildings around there and businesses and stuff, and that would have made them less safe and not great, and they probably would have relocated.
Well,
That's
that
just
deal
not
must
good.
have been
Yeah, I
in the
know
works for a
Red
while.
Lobster. I mean, they're closing them all. They haven't closed all of them, but they've closed a bunch. But was this one
This was the oldest.
underperforming, or was it just part
It was
of
the
regional?
oldest. It was
Yeah,
the oldest
that was-
one still open.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I thought it was did decent. I mean, not that I've been there a while.
Well, remember
been
they
there.
got
Driving
that
by.
new young hip guy who kind of took over the management, and he really kind of revitalized it. And he was doing some crab boils and stuff that's more hot right
Oh,
now.
the
and
CEO.
stuff. See, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I thought, oh wow, he's going to really turn this around, and
No,
maybe he has.
it-
Maybe that's part of what he had to do is triage and get rid of some of
Yeah.
the dead weight. I don't know. Maybe this was underperforming. I don't know the answer to that.
I get. Well, again, I think all of us saying we haven't been there in years. That's a good telltale sign.
I've always been told that if you live in a city with a thriving Red Lobster, you must not be near the coast. There's no reason for you to be eating that food when you have other fresh options.
well, again,
and so I've never been one to eat at a Red Lobster because I've pretty much been in Florida and on near the coast my whole life. So
What do we have? Is Crystal River still out here?
Yeah, I think it's still there.
Jason?
Crystal River Seafood.
Yeah, Jason
I do
says yes.
believe it's there.
Well,
And
that's
Melting
not-
Pot's still there. Y'all don't
Yeah.
forget Melting Pot. Don't sleep on that's good food.
The first that we were the first franchise.
Were we?
Tampa's
I love
where it
Melting
started. Guys, you have a good week. See you Friday. You look great today. You match the logo and everything.
That was intentional.
No, thank you. Be right back.
News now.
A 67-year-old man died Sunday morning in a motorcycle crash on State Road 51 in Taylor County. Trooper said the Gainesville man was riding his motorcycle at about 11:35 a.m. on the southbound lane of Steinhatchee. The man veered into the northbound lane and onto the grass on the east shoulder of the road. He lost control of his bike.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Hang on, let me get it.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey, can you hear me now? Do you have, is yours unmuted in there with the Facebook?
Yep.
I hear outside. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Ryan, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Whew. All right.
And I'm hoping my connection's all right.
Yeah. So I think we just had to move something on this side. And then,
Cool.
but yeah, you're fine.
See y'all.
You're fine. Could you, are you on your phone?
I am.
Could you turn it sideways?
I absolutely
Unlock
can.
to where you might have, yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. That'll look good. Okay. We got 3 minutes. Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
good. All right, that's the delay. All right, we got 3.5.
Oh
minutes.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were talking to me. That's
No,
why
I'm
it took a
I'm
second.
talking. Yeah, I'm talking to you. We got 3 minutes before we come on. I just
Okay.
wanted to chat before you got on.
Great.
So thanks for coming in or coming
Thank
on.
you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks
This will be
thanks
fun.
for having me.
You're welcome.
The lemurs are eager to be released, so that'll be fun.
Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be really cool. So, yeah, we'll go in and we'll just have some fun.
Sorry,
Jason in there playing with Neil.
But
yeah, if your connection gets too bad, then I'll kill it, and then I'll just call you.
Sure, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, I think you're great. I think you're great.
Let me ask my staff a question real quick. Katie,
Okay.
Which den are they in? They're in one, which is closest to me over here. Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody watching the live feed, yeah, you're getting a little sneak preview of what we're gonna have coming up next. So this will be fun. Jason, you excited? Jason, have you ever been over there?
Yeah, one time. Very nice
Yeah.
place.
My dad's in love with him.
Very
Over
impressed.
there.
I hear he's retired. Congratulations to him.
He can come. You just call him and you just say, hey, we need some of this help.
He kindly let me know he's not taking more orders.
Dan, he'll do that for y'all. He'll do that for y'all. All right, minute and 45 seconds. So we're going to put the music or put the commercial back on, and we'll come and get you.
Great. I'll be here.
Okay. All right. Thanks, brother.
Game that you've ever played, kind of like the bikes we built. Correct. Yes. And it's a grand experiment. In the beginning, nobody knows how to play the game, and you argue about what the rules are going to be. And in the end, everybody knows how to play the game. By the end of that summer, you know the rules, the neighborhood know the rules, and you play that game like it's the greatest game ever played. But
And
they
you
don't
still try to break the rules, right?
Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But at the end, Eddie, you're never going to play it again, and you'll think about it the rest of your life.
And the best game you ever played was that game.
Never been a better one.
Hey, you want to have a Gordo Smash, Jeff?
I do. I'd like that. Gordo's, bringing the flavor and flair of Cuban food to Tallahassee since 1996.
Did you know that the survivability of a metal roof far exceeds that of a traditional shingle roof? At Metal Roofing Sales of Tallahassee, we have a brand new state-of-the-art roll former that produces the highest quality VersaPanel, PVR, and standing seam options. And we will guarantee to match or beat any local competitor's pricing. We're a family-owned business ready to offer you the very best sales and installation service in the area. And don't forget about our veterans and first responders discounts. Call Metal Roofing Sales today at 850-536-9123 or online at metalroofingsales.net.
Pinch a Penny Pools has 12,000 square feet of hot tubs, over 20,000 gallons of tub capacity to choose from. That's 4,620,000 cubic inches of hot tubs. But if you don't want to take my word for it, check them out yourself.
Baby loves me, yes, yes she does.
This isn't just a show, it's a community tradition. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, where Tallahassee comes together every morning.
Where I talk over that one every single time. We're very excited to have Ryan in North Florida Wildlife Sanctuary. That we've got. He's on video, so this is, if you're watching on the live stream, you're going to get a very, very special treat. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. So where are you right now in the center?
I'm in Madagascar. No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here in our black and white ruffed lemur habitat. So these guys are naturally from Madagascar. They were born here in the beautiful state of Florida. But in just a moment, when we're ready, we're going to release the lemurs. Well, 2 of them. And we're going to get to see them eat some breakfast treats. And we'll talk all about them. And I'll answer any questions you might have. We have lots of exciting things happening here at the Wildlife Center.
Well, tell everybody why we're waiting on that. Tell everybody about why this got started, how this came about. I know you've told the story to me, but let everybody that may not know the story of how the North Florida Wildlife Center came to be.
Yeah, we got started here. We're out in Jefferson County, about 30 minutes outside Tallahassee, depending on where you live. And we started just before COVID. So we had an interesting little rough patch there post COVID. But we started out as a little bird sanctuary, and we have and bird rescue, and we have diversified quite a bit since then, as we have begun to work with larger institutions, AZA accredited zoos, other wildlife centers, rehabilitation centers. We're now home to between 40 and 50 species, and to animals from all over the world, not just beautiful sunny Florida. So you'll find here your rehabilitated, rescued, non-releasable animals such as gray foxes that are non-releasable, pelicans that have become entangled in fishing line, owls that have been hit by cars. But then we have a lot of animals that you would not see here, such as our critically endangered black and white ruffed lemurs, who are here for an education and breeding program. And additionally, we actually have a wonderful habitat restoration project called Green Again Madagascar happening out in Madagascar, which, thanks to community support, in 2025 alone, we planted 1,264 trees. So we're very proud. And of course, there's dozens of other animals here to see, from eagles and kangaroos and monkeys to owls and our world famous giant anteater King Booby.
Yes.
There are lots of animals to see, and everyone here is non-releasable, and everyone who comes to the Wildlife Center has a wonderful time.
How have you gotten to be? I mean, is there just kind of a network of folks that can reach out to you and say, hey, we have these non-releasable animals. Can you take them? And if you say, well, we can't take them, but Jason can take them here. Is it a network of who has the best facility for these animals?
There's a network of people that can reach out to one another, especially when there's a need to place immediately rescued animals that need care. There's definitely a network of people to reach out to. And for us, we're part of that network. I think a lot of the time we do have to say no because we're limited on space here. And there's we get reached out to about a lot of zoos wanting to place animals or people wanting to surrender pets. But we also say yes sometimes, and we're quickly growing institution. And if we're ready to meet,
I think it's wonderful. I think, and just yes, let's meet them.
Let's release
have them come out and have their breakfast.
They're eager for some this platter I made for them this morning: dragon fruit and papaya. So, Katie, let's release the boys. Right here.
Oh, that's oh my gosh, that is. Oh, look at them running right up. Hello, how are you?
So we have
they're just
Saka.
there.
Yep, we have Saka and a chondro here. These guys are critically endangered black and white ruffed lemurs. We're actually home to 4 black and white ruffed lemurs right now. We have Saka and a chondro, our males, and we have Reina and Anja, our females. So these are the boys. These guys have been with us for a very long time. Like I said, they're enjoying their breakfast of papaya and dragon fruit. So these guys eat mostly fruit in the wild. They live up in the canopies in Madagascar. We have a beautiful habitat here that's actually not totally complete for them. But if you see this incredibly high perch behind me, it's about 15 feet in the air. And you can see them from all over the Wildlife Center when they're up there. It's really a treat. These guys are really special. Like I said, they're critically endangered. And one of those reasons is just from habitat destruction. So, of course, that's something happening around the world. But animals from islands and from rainforest are especially susceptible. And you can see they're actually pretty big animals. Yeah. They're actually the second largest living lemur out of all the lemurs. And they're one of the loudest primates in the world. When people visit the Wildlife Center throughout the day, they'll hear this incredibly loud call coming from this area. And people automatically assume, with our human brains that they're fighting or arguing, but it's actually a completely normal, but very scary sounding vocalization. If you heard that in the wild, you definitely start running in the opposite direction. So.
How are they with? They just appear just so chill, so cool. Are they social? Obviously, they must be very social animals.
They are.
Because we just know most of them from King Julian and and the movie.
Yes. So they all have different personalities. Sokka and Akandro are actually very, as you would say, chill. It's funny because their female counterparts are just totally crazy, psychotic. They have, in a good way, they're very hyperactive. They just have very different personalities. It's not a male female trait for these guys. I'm just going to continue giving them some treats here. This is what we call positive reinforcement since they're behaving so well for us. Of course, this is a completely voluntary interaction. This habitat is massive. They can go anywhere they like. And they're not starving. They're just choosing to be with me for some extra special treats. And so, yeah, they all have their unique individual personalities. You mentioned King Julian. King Julian's actually a ring-tailed lemur, and we are home to a beautiful family group of ring-tailed lemurs. They're actually across the way over here. We can't see them because they have this privacy wall, but people can see that species as well. And something special that we haven't quite announced yet to the public, so I'll announce it here for the first time, is in the next couple weeks, we'll be working with for the first time, red-ruffed lemurs, who are these guys' closest living relative. And everywhere that you see white on these guys, red-ruffed lemurs are red. So we're very excited to work with both species of critically endangered ruffed lemur. At this time, we do not intend to breed them. We're not part of any collaborative breeding efforts, and we don't just hoard animals here. So at this time, we don't intend to breed them until there's a need. And so in the meantime, they are helping us raise funds for our wonderful reforestation project out in Madagascar. And we're incredibly lucky to work with these animals. And they're primates, but they're not monkeys. And I'm not sure if I gave everyone their names. This one is Sokka. Sokka means cat in Malagasy. All of our lemurs are named in Malagasy, which is the language of Madagascar. So Sokka means cat.
Just so handsome.
Yes, and Akandro means banana. So their names are cat and banana respectively. And we get asked a lot, do these guys make good pets, this and that? The answer is no. In fact, almost all the lemurs that are here at the Wildlife Center are ex-pets. So they're really cute and a lot of fun for the first 6 months. And then, once they hit sexual maturity and you realize how much work they are, it quickly becomes a nightmare, and then the animals get rehomed. So that is a point we always have to talk about. And unfortunately, especially here in our beautiful state of Florida, there's a lot of exotic pets that should not be. So
now, is this a thing where the need to keep them separated from the males and the females, or even with the other ones? I'd say how the other ones have that privacy fence there. Are they very territorial? I mean, obviously, because you don't want them breeding to keep them separate.
So we don't have the males. Yeah, we don't have the males and females together because we don't have a breeding program set up. So we don't just breed. We don't just breed them willy-nilly.
For you.
It's all very controlled and collaborative with other institutions and species survival plans and whatnot. And then the reason why we don't keep them with the ring-tailed lemurs is because, one, it's just in our long-term plan to keep them separated. Additionally, in the wild, they don't live together. They're found in different habitats, so they wouldn't find each other in the wild. Some institutions actually have a lot of success housing the two species together, but here at the Wildlife Center, we just prefer to keep them separate.
That's smart. Now, tell everybody how we can come out and hang out with these guys and get to meet the anteater and all the other wonderful animals.
Absolutely. So we are open for general admission Tuesdays through Sundays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the door when you arrive or on our website at northfloridawildlife.org. Something super special is we just restarted our guided tour program. They do need to be reserved 24 hours in advance, so check that out on our website. And believe it or not, Sokka and Akandro, of all the lemurs we have here at the Wildlife Center, we have about a dozen, are our ambassador ruffed lemurs. So actually, these are the only lemurs that the only primates that we don't have protected contact with. So that means that these guys help us raise funds for our tree planting project by meeting guests, much in the same way that you guys are seeing them today. So guests actually get to enter this habitat, just a different part of it. They get to meet Sokka and Akandro, just as you guys are, and they actually get to pet, get photos with, and feed them. So it's a wonderful opportunity. Of course, they're not pets. We don't really get to cuddle them or anything, but they do enjoy a good head scratch and especially a good armpit scratch. They love that.
That is so awesome.
And we also offer an animal encounter with Boomy, our giant anteater. We have all our animal encounter and other service options that are available to the public listed on our website. Again, that's northfloridawildlife.org. Our new capybara resident, Diego, who's our first of a few, he does need a girlfriend and she's coming soon. He has been a huge hit to the public. And we acquired Diego from another wildlife center after years of requests from the public. They're not an endangered species. We don't intend to breed them. But they are a species that the public has been begging us to incorporate for a long time. So we finally did.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, I can't thank you enough for joining us this morning. Let's make this a regular thing where we can have you out in the different areas and we get to meet different cuties like these guys. It's Jason, let's go now. Yeah. Well, Ryan, have a great day, my brother. And thank you for bringing those two on the show with us today.
Thank you, guys. Say bye,
right,
boys.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Now, here's your.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You there?
Yes, Greg, do we have a second segment?
No, we're gonna do that. I think we got everything done.
Okay, so we're good.
Yep, we're good.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And let's figure out the next time, and then whomever you want to bring on. That'd be
Absolutely.
Great. I think
Absolutely.
this was really cool.
This is super easy for me to do. I mean, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
And there's so many other animals we can do it with. This guy's so funny. Hi, my boy. He's my favorite. But yeah, no, you just give me a week and I'll let you know what day works, or you tell me what day works best and I'll let you know if I can do it or not.
Okay. That sounds good, my brother. All right, man.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon. Oh, wow. Let me put that up so everybody. That's so cool.
There. Yeah.
Those are so cool. Jason, let's go now. All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon. All right.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon, Greg. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at maddoxlaw.com. Offices in Tallahassee.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin, and we're thrilled that we're back open for lunch from 11 to 3. And we're now serving dinner on Sunday nights, too. And let's be honest, finding a great dining spot in Tallahassee on a Sunday night isn't easy. But it is easy with Cafe de Martin, open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends. Come see us at Cafe de Martin and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for other special events.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm America First, and that means secure elections, secure borders, and putting American citizens before illegal immigrants. In Congress, I'll work for hardworking families of North Florida every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Florida man, what'd you do to yourself this time?
Disney World. Me and Hank, my emotional sport alligator, we did it all.
Please tell me you weren't swimming in the Seven Seas Lagoon again.
Well, not this time. We rode the monorail to the Magic Kingdom, hit Space Mountain, crushed some turkey legs, and we washed it down with a couple of Dole Whips. And the best part, the Country Bear Jamboree.
Sounds like a great day so far. What happened?
Well, we're running late, and I'm sprinting to the front row of the show, and it starts, and the music's playing, and crowds are clapping. I got carried away. I got this bright idea. I'm going to stage dive to Hank. I jump, Hank tried to catch me, and pop, my back went out midair.
Well, I'm glad you came, because Dr. Finn's going to get you fixed right up.
Well, next time we're sitting in the back row.
You don't have to do a Disney stage dive to get back pain, neck pain, headaches, or numbness in your arms and legs. Come see us at Fenn Chiropractic for exceptional care to help your body heal itself the right way. Book your appointment online today at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Do you have spring fever? Your only prescription is the Lawn Johns. Hi, it's Mark from the Lawn Johns. We can make your landscape more appealing by providing you with award-winning lawn care. With 4 levels of service, the Lawn Johns offers you more choices than the rest. More flowers, more mulch, or more pine straw all means that your home or office will be more beautiful than ever. So if you've got spring fever, go to thelawnjohns.com or just look for our big purple truck.
I gotta have more cowbell.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Office of Financial Regulation and the Florida Association of Broadcasters.
My best friend and I do everything together. We buy the same clothes, watch the same movies, and eat the same foods. But that doesn't mean our financial goals are the same. Choosing an investment that's right for you and your goals is a personal decision. Florida's Office of Financial Regulation has resources and information to help you get started.
The local rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song.
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Hopefully you got your names on the Wheel of Food for today. Giving away Dick Mondell's gift card. How cool is that?
Lemurs.
Lemurs.
It's not every day you see that.
No, they were so cute. And after I was like, oh, why didn't I have them like on the stream? Why didn't I have them as like solo the entire time? And as Jason said, hey, nobody needs to see our ugly mugs. Now when there's these precious 2 dude lemurs and they just come running out and eating, that's so cool. Need to get over there. And you said you've been once?
I went over and did a video. It was a live stream when they unveiled an anteater or something.
Oh yeah, the big anteater.
It's for the radio station. Yeah.
The big anteater. He's cool too. But all the animals they have over there are really cool.
It was a cool experience.
We need to head over. Maybe we do that on the weekend. Go and we can do another video where you can go and meet the lemurs. We'll make a sitcom out of it. Meet the lemurs. That all of a sudden we're living in this little cul-de-sac in Crawfordville. And the lemurs move in.
Kind of like boy, Honey Boo Boo.
And boy, did they create a racket. Up all night, partying. And they're just like so cute that nobody can get mad at them. All they do is just shrug. And then you go, oh, and meet the lemurs.
That was interesting what he said about the sound they make.
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
If you encountered one in a jungle and you heard that without seeing them, you'd think that's going to be something that's going to kill me. That sounds ferocious. I wonder how many people have turned and run just from a lemur's.
I would
cry or whatever.
We should look that up.
That'd be cool.
Or next time, I was hoping that they would do that. The one started right at the end, started running on the big old stick over there. That was really cute. They're so cute.
They are cute.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
Yeah. You think that'd be cute to have at home, but how much do they poop, reckon? I bet they make a mess.
Oh, yeah. They're probably not the cleanest things. I mean, but I wouldn't want like a wild animal as a pet. Like if I was going to have like any kind of wild animal as a pet, it'd be like a tortoise. There you go. There's a head of lettuce for you.
Something that moves real slow.
Just out in the yard, and then you just have it out there. Maybe attach like a lawnmower to its back so it can at least take care of your grass while it's doing that. But if I could have any kind of wild animal that wouldn't kill me as a pet and it didn't like make a huge mess in my house, I'd probably have a dolphin.
Yeah.
Dolphin just swimming in the pool, and it wasn't being cruel Sure. Like the dolphin is like, oh, hello, I'm just hanging out here.
I feel like dolphins have a good sense of humor.
Oh, well, that's like Russell Brand played one on Family Guy.
Sure did.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Sure did.
What are you doing there? No, I don't know if I'd have a dolphin.
You'd have to have a big tank.
Yeah, I'd probably, if I had any wild animal wouldn't kill me and it wouldn't make a huge mess. I mean, obviously, you're going to think towards the big cats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or like have like a bear or something. What would be like good, like snuggle up with?
They say the cheetah there's not one occurrence of a cheetah killing a human being in all of history. So that's interesting. We kind of tend to group them with the real ferocious cats.
Maybe they're like just like feral kittens. You get close to them and they run off.
Now, you don't want to play cards with them.
Because they're cheetahs. They're cheetahs. Sunday, we'd like to invite you out to the FSU Bowling and Billiard Center at the FSU Union. 2 to 5 p.m. coming out for some bowling, some billiards, and some golf as we're helping out the Children's Home Society of North Florida. $25 per person per game. So, Jason, you want to bowl? $25. All the proceeds going to Children's Home Society. You want to play pool, double elimination tournament? $25. You want to golf? $25.
We'll do all three, $75.
It's going to be tough, but you can do it. But it's going to be tough. You're going to be running around.
Going to be rough.
We don't want you lollygagging all the time. Yeah, you could do that. We'll call that the decathlon. I guess we couldn't call it. We'll call it the triathlon.
There you go.
Got the threes. The triathlon at Bowling and Billiards. Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Andy!
Hey, it's Andy Cohen, and it's time to spin the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Give me a call, 850-671-FARM, for your insurance needs. Now, spin that wheel.
Nicholas just said cheetahs aren't officially big cats because they can purr.
How about that? Hey, will you look at that? Guess who won the wheel today?
Me?
None other than Gregor
Nice.
Tish.
Double prizes tomorrow is what that means.
Double prizes.
Oh, love it. Finally, after it just takes me complaining. And then Jason rigs it for me to win. They'll be on third.
Everyone knows that.
You can rig for them. Awesome show today. If you missed any part of it, go back and watch on Facebook or go and find us on Spotify, all the other great places. Jason, be a better person today than you were yesterday. Everybody else, you do the same. See you bright and early tomorrow morning. Double prizes!